My people, we're live, guys. We're live. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. We'll talk about Podge, Oligona Sexual. We're also going to talk about it. We're going to touch about the EPL because yesterday we didn't have the chance to talk about the EPL matches. We'll talk about it. But like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like that vid. But before we go, let's go live. Let's welcome ourselves. Yeah, how you guys doing, my people? I hope you guys are okay. Welcome to this team. Welcome to this team, guys. Welcome to this team. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So we're gonna be talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer starting for Manchester United. So what next in terms of going forward for United? So we're also gonna talk about potential. We're gonna talk about potential manager for United. So we'll have a discussion about it, how far they can go, and also the manager coming in to take over the job. How far can they go in terms of going forward? Can they survive, do well, and everything? So we're also going to talk about Mauricio Pochettino because apparently we heard about he's willing to take over United job right now. What is the pros and cons about Mauricio Pochettino taking over? We're also going to talk about the EPL matches because we didn't have a chance to talk about the EPL matches. We didn't have a chance to talk about it. So we're also going to talk about the EPL matches in the weekend. We'll touch about the Serie A because I'm kind of loving the Serie A this year. It's entertaining and so fun to watch this season. We'll talk about the Serie A too. Yeah,
you see the Roman goal. The
I
team.
saw the. I will talk about it. We'll talk about it. I saw it also. Too. I saw it too. So like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Let's go, guys. So Tom, firstly, Mauricio Pochettino, give me your take on it. Are you happy or are you not? You're not so sure yet. You still wanna see more.
I mean, nothing's delivered yet. It's still in Paris, so there's no imminent announcement or anything, is there? And he's still got a contract there to fulfill for now. And I mean, even in the club announcement that Manchester United made when they said that they were parting company with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, all they said were that they were going to appoint an interim head coach till the end of the season. So if that's the case, then I don't see Pochettino being an interim coach. I think he'd probably be a full-time coach if you're going to employ him. So unless they've just told a complete lie to the fan base, which is what they've done for about 16, 17 years, just spinning absolute rubbish, then who knows? But I wouldn't, like I said to you backstage, I wouldn't turn him away if he wants to come and the board and the owners of our football club at Man United, if they want to give him the job, then by all means, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it.
Oh, continue.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it because simply with how things have gone at PSG, there's in a way a little bit of optimism in terms of the league is going to be secured this season.
Yep.
I mean, however, the Champions League is not a guarantee. There's a lot of good teams that are still playing well in that competition, and that they'd have to
Yeah.
beat to obviously win the competition. And if they don't win it this
Mm.
year, then you seriously question what more can PSG do, really, because they've had the managers, they've had the players, they've
Mm-hmm.
spent the money, and they just never delivered it. And I think it's a telltale story when you've had, well, the last two managers I can think of is Tuchel and Pochettino.
Yeah.
Neither of them seem as if they're happy. They don't speak about the club as if it's a dream to them or it's something that they're relishing the opportunity of having. I don't get that sort of impression from either of them when Tuchel was there or when Pochettino's been there ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always
Because
think in the
Tuchel wasn't happy when he wasn't even happy. He wasn't
yeah,
at all.
because he didn't get the backing after the Champions League
Mm-hmm.
final, did he?
Yeah.
Because he came close and he didn't. Well, I'm not saying he didn't deliver because it was one goal in the final, wasn't it?
In
That
the
really
final.
decided it between Bayern and PSG. But you get the
Mm-hmm.
gist of what I mean. And it's like with
Mm-hmm.
Poch, similar story really. Only he did it at Spurs instead of PSG. Got to the final and everything, and yeah, he ultimately lost. And obviously, he's taken this PSG job. I mean, if it wasn't clear as day, like probably what a year ago to the day,
Yeah.
there was a similar incident, and it was around this similar sort of international break where Manchester United ended up coming back from the international break. Instead of losing to Everton, it would have been they beat Everton 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a game where if Ollie would have lost, I think that there would have been a lot of pressure. Probably 18 months, nearly a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
where Pochettino was available. He was in the window. PSG didn't pick him up at the time or anything.
Yeah.
There was the option to have gone and got him.
So why did you guys go get in there? Is it being pitchy or what's going on?
Well, God knows why we didn't go and get him. But I mean, you can't say that he's not been the man for them because he's the only person that ever gets talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you get the Sir Alex Ferguson approval, then you moved into the top three candidates. It would seem, which make of it what you would. I don't honestly believe in it. I think Sir Alex Ferguson, no disrespect to him, he's a club legend and everything, but I think he needs to distance himself, enjoy his retirement, and see out the rest of his life doing things that he enjoys and having a bit of happiness instead of having to watch a shambles of a football club be run like how Manchester United's run.
Hmm. EJ Mauricio Pochettino.
To United. Oh yeah. I don't know. Like something. I don't know if he's the manager to like. If he was like doing this past year that Ole was there, I would say yeah, he can add to rebuild your team. But I don't know if he's the guy that will give you a trophy. Like
But wait, before you continue, what one way have gone wrong that Poch wants to take over now, not in the summer?
I mean, like I said before, I think he just wanted to like stay relevant and he wanted to coach a team.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only option he had was what's it called? PSG. You know, he was waiting for that United job, but
Yeah,
then
he was waiting.
only went on this good run of form and they were unbeaten away, if I'm not wrong. Tom can correct me. But
Mm-hmm.
they went on this unbeaten run.
Yeah.
So and then when they went on that run, United wasn't looking for a new manager. So I thought and the PSG job was on the line after Tuchel was sacked. So I thought
Mm-hmm.
he just said, you know what, I just needed to still be coaching a team at least. It's out of necessity. I don't think he wanted PSG personally himself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't. I don't know any other reason he want to leave PSG because when you have team of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Verratti, you know, Marquinhos, who doesn't want to manage those guys? Like, first you know, like, you must win something with that squad. So I don't really know. You know, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Like, why would he want to leave that job? It's just be like anyone leaving the French job. Like Deschamps saying, "No, I'm stepping down to go to, any other national team." You know, it's just like, why would you do that? You know, or even Nagelsmann stepping away from the Bayern Munich team. You have his good squad. So I don't know. I don't know why Poch is we say he wants to go now, but maybe that's just his dream job. Everyone have a dream.
No, because according to the reporter said his families are in London and he's not happy in PhD, so he wants to move to United to move closer to his
Yeah,
family.
that's what I was about to say, and probably because man, probably see Manchester as a dream job. Like players also have a dream club they want to go to. So you
Mm-hmm.
probably think, yeah, he probably go watching United team of the past and see, wow, I want to coach this team, I want to coach this club at one point of my career. If I wasn't able to play for them, I at least want to coach for them because they look really good. So he's attracted to them and they're also attracted to him. In PSG case, I don't think it was attracted to them. I thought it was just maybe it just went there to, you know, yeah, I'm still coaching, and stuff like that. And when you see what is happening at PSG right now, it looks like a toxic, what's it called?
A toxic environment.
Environment. Is that thank you. So I think that's what is going on with them. It doesn't look happy. Every past manager that complained, even Ancelotti when he was there, he also complained about PSG and the owner. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, and when you see what happened over the summer with Mbappe and Leonardo, I don't think he's happy also. So and a lot of stuff that was going on that club that doesn't concern a manager, but a manager has to step in. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of messed up. So I can get why he's leaving, but will he be good for United? Probably. But I was expecting to be the guy to like build up a. He's like I think he can be like a coach also and a manager combined together. He can develop player like we saw what he did with
Mm-hmm.
these guys at Sports, even as bad as they were.
Yeah, but it developed that sports team and make them look so good.
Yeah,
Very, very
it
good.
made, like we get
It make them look like a goal machine.
get into a final of the Champions League with that Sports team.
And I could remember and I remember something now because if Poch took over from United, they could go for Hurricane in the summer.
Yeah, that's a possibility, but they have Ronaldo there now, so I doubt they will go for him right now. I doubt they will go for Hurricane, but never say never. So who knows? Maybe Man City will also fight for Hurricane since they didn't get Ronaldo. So
Mm-hmm.
we never know what will happen. But the connection, like you said, may happen because he's played under Poch and he will, Poch know how to utilize him in his best position. So
Yeah.
that could that could be a possibility. But I just think it's gonna. I don't think he will win trophy this season. Like if it goes right now, I don't think. But next season, maybe he can do something, start afresh. Set up his own
Mm-hmm.
style of play and all of that stuff. And like you said, he's a man manager also. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't judge him based on PSG because I mean there are big names also in sports. Not a lot, but they're also big names. So I wouldn't just judge him based on what happened at PSG right now and say he can't control the direction of Manchester United. Except for Ronaldo and Varane, I don't think any of those players has won a lot to be like disrespecting Poch.
Probably Pogba, maybe. That's the only other one.
I mean, if really the World Cup, I mean, the Juve they win the league every time. But I get where you're coming from, and it's probably gonna be gone this summer. So yeah, so you wouldn't have to worry a lot.
And Poch he has a system of style of play. He has a very definite style of play,
Yeah,
which
that's what I'm
everybody knows.
saying. We haven't saw that with PSG. That's why, like, I'm kind of worried right now. I don't know if he has to do more with PSG or with him. So, that's why I'm like, I wouldn't judge him off of what is happening at PSG right now. But if I'm using his sports career when he was in the Premier League to judge him right now, not
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
outside of the Premier League or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I would say it's gonna be good for them, but will he win something this year? Who knows? Tuchel did it, but hey, I would say a midfield of McTominay and Fred. I don't know if they'll win you something.
Mm-hmm.
So, and who will it bring in January if that's to sign in right now? Will it sign some players? Will it let go of some players?
It depends. It depends on what he wants. It
Yeah,
depends.
exactly my
I
point.
think the if Pochettino comes into United, what you need to do first is to improve the squad in terms of conceding goals, make them resolute in terms of defending, make them play better football, and get the team together on like get the team on side with him together. If that can happen, I think That would be the first thing to do. Then before
I
everybody
just,
thinking.
in my personal opinion, I just think they just have to improve that midfield. I think that midfield has been
Mm-hmm.
like, if you don't control matches from the midfield,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to expose you at
Yep.
the back, especially if you
Yep.
look at like successful team. Man
Mm-hmm.
City, they have a really good midfield. They
Yep.
can cover up for their midfield play. I mean, for their defenders, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona in the peak, yeah, because Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets can keep the ball, they can
Yep.
control the pace of a game. They were successful, and the defenders had to do like not a lot of work. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I have to get set to. But and with how great Bruno Fernandez is, I think sometimes he just gives the ball away sloppy sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
I won't say he doesn't have flaws. I think Bruno has to like work on that from giving the ball away. Like
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, it was the Spurs that gave the penalty away, but like
Yep.
they're lucky not to
Not to have conceded.
concede.
Yep.
Yeah, concede from
Mm-hmm.
that penalty. But
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if that's a play save or like just but
But
you know,
I think Poch coming in for me is a long term process. I don't think it's a short time because what
yeah,
United people are saying is
exactly.
they want to go for an interim. Interim
So
for me
if
is a short time.
so if it comes now, I won't judge him this first season. Like we gave you only 3 years and he didn't do nothing. So Poch, if people are judging by his first year, I don't,
I'm
I
not
don't.
judging. We don't want to judge Poch on his first year, but I think the
Yeah,
decision about him.
but one thing I would say is like
Mm-hmm.
Poch going there will bring a new aura to the team, a new environment to the team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't like to talk about Barca, like yeah, but like they brought on Xavi. And like you can see the atmosphere on Saturday, yesterday, like
Mm-hmm.
everyone just shouting his name. The fans in the stadium were just shouting his name, what it meant for the club. You can see their supporters in the club, and the team, even though they were like average, because it was just like young players. They were ready to fight for the manager and stuff like that. So I think it will just bring a new aura to the team, and they will play more positive and forget about Ole being there. So it's about what can he do moving forward after he gets the job, and I think it can actually make them play better than they are right now.
Let
Because
me put it this way: do you get Poch now and stabilize the season and like actually have a good manager going forward, plan for the future, or do you wait because in the summer and say okay, let's get him in the summer and every top four everything gets spoiled? What do you do? What decision do you make if you're the board?
if I'm the board, I think I'll go for Poch Trainer because it's looking tough in here. Like to get top four,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Fletcher there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
Premier
that.
League.
I don't know how that will work out. And I don't think Manchester United will win the Champions League to say, yeah, they'll be in the Champions League next year. So if they want to get top four right now, they'll have to bring in. But I think it's still doable, you know.
Yeah, it's still doable. Yeah,
Yes, you know they still have Manchester
we have
City.
like 27 or 26 matches.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at the team I think will be in the top four. So
Mm-hmm.
Manchester City, Chelsea obviously winning the league. Um,
Relax, relax, relax,
I'm not jinxing it. And
relax, relax.
it's
Continue.
Chelsea, Liverpool. I'm not sure about Liverpool. So that's the thing. You see, I think it's just Man City and Chelsea for now. With the Liverpool, when the man go for Afcon,
Mm-hmm.
that could change something. Um, who else? Arsenal, no. West Ham are looking good, but can they keep this form? I don't know. So I think they have a chance of like just getting top four with this guy with Poch coming in. So it will be interesting to see what happens. But you know, if I'm the board, I will get him right now just so we can get the top four because I don't know if they can win any trophy on that Fletcher. I mean, getting top four on that Fletcher or winning the Champions League to guarantee them Champions League football
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
next year. So I'll bring him in right now. So this year the objective will be top four, and if we can win a trophy, I mean, what trophy can they win again? FA Cup,
FA Cup, yeah.
just FA Cup. And hey,
But it also depends on the opponent they're playing in the FA Cup. Though. It also depends.
yeah, obviously, I'm just saying like the objective for the rest of the season right now will be top four,
Mm-hmm.
and if they can win trophy alongside it, it will be perfect. You know, so look, going forward, we will see what happens. But
SSB, how many? players can fit into Poch system. It depends though. I think Bruno, Van der Beek,
Matic,
Matic, um,
Even Ronaldo.
Rashford will
Rashford,
be very, very much like how
Rashford,
he used
Sancho,
Son.
Greenwood can fit into his system too. Greenwood,
And Ronaldo.
Shall I tell you one player I think Poch will be very. I think he'll love working with, and that'd be Cavani.
Cavani, yeah.
I think he honestly would love working with Cavani just because of the movement that he makes and the sort of runs that he does. And if you want somebody to lead from the front and do the pressing game like Poch tries to initiate with his teams, then Cavani's not a bad shout for somebody you'd probably want to lead the line for you and lead that press.
So,
Yeah, I actually agree with your point. Maybe they may even play with two up front, but with all of the strikers you have, all of the forward, I don't know if he's gonna go with the two like Ole did. So it will be interesting to see what your front three will. And under him, I think you guys will. What was I gonna say? Under him, I think Ronaldo won't be playing as a lone striker. Under him, I actually think in my mind, he won't play Ronaldo as a lone striker. He will return into that left wing for him to cut inside. And maybe it's only tough matches when you need that goal, maybe just cross in the box when you need that goal.
needed him. Yeah, continue. Continue. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. I think it's for my. I don't do because I want to make sure that maybe you can hear me very well. So I think for me, Punch coming in for me will help. That's why where can Lodge. I think United, because the reason I say United is because United will guarantee him what they want in terms of the player. PSG for me doesn't doesn't strike me too much in terms of the way they set up their team, because many managers gone there has not been successful. So I think PSG for me going there is a little bit, that is the reason he's not been happy, because he wants to go to a club where you feel more happy, more confidence, more kind of more okay in terms of coaching. So I think him going to PSG will strike him more because he will be happy in PSG. Can you hear me, EJ?
Yeah, my internet
Oh, okay.
went
Because
off.
the fans can. Because this is what the fans said. Where can Lodge be more successful? United or PSG? I think United more. I think
Yeah,
United.
I can. I will agree.
United. Because United, even despite people say United this, United that, Paul doesn't need too much money to improve a player. He doesn't need too much money. He can improve players. There's
I
a
mean,
record about it.
yeah, talk. Go ahead. Yeah.
Because it can improve player a lot. If you look at the Tottenham Hotspur's his era in Tottenham Hotspur, he improved so many players. So I think he doesn't need to spend too much to improve players. Though. He doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, I absolutely agree with you. I think when you see what happened with what's it called, Tottenham Hotspur, they didn't spend a lot. And how many years did they spend there? I think he could have done more in like some of these cup ties, or he could have made a change, but he didn't really sign any player. I don't remember him signing any players when he was there. I could be wrong, but you can correct me because I know you follow the Premier League more than I do. So all of those players, even without his best player, he went to the semi-final.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you can say, oh, maybe he has the better player, he has the better player, he has the better player. But without his best player,
Mm-hmm.
he reached the Champions League final. And like when a player can do that for you, or when a manager can do that for you, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he has some quality in him, and it can, excuse me, it can change something around. It can turn something around for your club. So I think it's actually it will be more successful as at if okay, it depends what they're calling successful. Are you saying like how they play their football trophy
No,
once?
successful means the style of play, how much it's improved the players, how far they can go in terms of the competition they are. Premier if it is in Premier League or any league, how far they can go in that league. Champions League, how far they can go in Champions League, winning trophies like FA Cup and Co. Like, be more dominative and competitive enough to challenge. Yes, the fans can understand you are not winning the ball as much as you are challenging. The trust you build that trust around the team that this is a successful team going forward.
Yeah, okay. I mean, can you really argue against PSG then? You can't.
The
Because
issue with
you know,
it
like,
is, mhm,
yeah, you can't. You can't. It may sound like a lazy answer, but like, can you really like those players can bail you out on their own without you even coaching them? So yeah, like SSB, it's not pressure club, but like the players can bail you out. That's one thing. And at PSG, yeah, Ronaldo can do much, but except from Ronaldo and maybe Bruno, who else will step up? But for in PSG, you will expect, oh, maybe if Neymar is having a half day,
mhm,
Mbappe and Messi will be able to win you. If Messi is having a half day, Neymar
mhm,
and Mbappe, if Mbappe is having a half day, both Mbappe, I mean Messi and Neymar will bail you out. So,
yeah,
and when you have a player like Verratti, a Marquinhos, a leader at the back, you know, and we will have to see when Ramos will be back. So, I would say if you're talking about successful,
mhm,
I'll say PSG. It will be more successful at PSG if it stays there. But if
mhm,
we're talking about like how it will improve player, how a better style of play, a team that will understand him, a team that will listen to
mhm,
his instruction, then I
mhm,
would say at PSG, and that can lead up to bringing success to the club. Because if they listen to you, you do what your manager tell you,
mhm.
then you will definitely win. Instead, the team is like really, really, really good. You know,
Yeah,
so
I agree. Mhm,
so I think successful in terms of trophy,
mhm,
PSG, but successful in like you guys know his own playing style,
yeah,
building up play young players,
mhm,
and maybe winning a trophy or two. And I think that's one of his criticism, that we have to say. It's like, yeah, he hasn't won anything also. And I think that kind of leave a mark on the manager sometimes, just like it when Ole was brought in, people were talking, yeah, he didn't win anything. And at the end of the day, he didn't win anything for United at the end. So, you know, with Poch, we can say, oh yeah, he won the French Cup for PSG, but like yeah, because it's PSG, you expect them to win like almost all of the domestic trophy, if not, I mean, almost all, if not all.
mhm,
So it will be interesting to see what happens. But like, be more successful in terms of style of play, bringing in players,
mhm.
because people don't really want to play for PSG because first of all, it's League One, like people don't dream of playing in League One. That's one thing, like is it that the Premier League or La Liga? I mean, it's not
Liga.
even just La Liga, but like Real Madrid or Barca or going to Bayern Munich and Juventus, those are like the team, like yeah, a player dream of playing. AC Milan, Inter Milan, those clubs have pedigree in Europe and along the world. So I think, yeah, if he wants to attract players, that will be in the Premier League. So I think when he wants a player, he can get it because he knows, yeah, he playing in Premier League. He play for Manchester United, and globally, their fans, and even like in England, they're probably the biggest club in England, if not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue maybe Liverpool, but in terms of globally, all over the world, I would think Manchester have like the edge over Liverpool. So I think it will be successful for Man United. Ideally, right now, it will be successful because they'll be playing more football. And those defending we keep talking about, oh, Harry Maguire is a fraud, he isn't good enough. Yeah, it may have flaw, but it will have a system that will cover both every part of the pitch. Like we were complaining, like when he was still coaching Spurs,
Yeah.
no one was complaining about how bad Dyer was. No one was complaining about how bad
Because he improved them a lot.
yeah, David Sanchez was. No one was talking about Ben Davis. I think it was Ben Davis under him. Yeah, so like all of those defenders that now we see how they just like they're not that guy anymore. So I think he'll be able to protect those guys at the back and they won't concede that much. So we'll see what happens for him, but I think it will be good for United, but it's just what are the goals this season? And is this project a long term one? That's question.
That's exactly where I'm going to. Is this a long term or a short term? Because if you are bringing him Poch, that's a guarantee long time for me. That is a long time project. You can't bring him Poch and you tell me it's a short time. I'm not taking that as a short time. I'm not.
Yeah,
So
it's not a
it has
mindset
to
that
be a
just
big decision they have to make. Is it going to be a long term or a short time? That is where we have
yeah,
to understand what's going on with United.
yeah,
So
you
we're
you
gonna bring in Poch. Is it gonna be towards long time? You plan towards long time or you plan towards short time?
yeah, exactly my point. You just made it for me. So like it really be a long term and like really even when they went to PSG, we saw in the first season
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't get them to win the league. I mean, you will expect PSG winning the league. That just like bread and butter. They go together. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so I wouldn't expect him to, like I said before, I wouldn't expect him to win trophy in his first season. But getting top four, I think is probably the objective for
Mm-hmm.
this season. If you were to ask me, and if I'm a part of Manchester United board, of course I want my team to win a trophy. But right now we are not looking good. It's about getting balance at this moment because
Yeah.
Manchester United look all over the place. This couple of weeks, like since the beginning of the season, that have been just grinding result, grinding result, and sometimes it doesn't look good, you know. So it will be interesting to see what happens, but I'm confident in Poch, but it
Yeah.
will have to do with some management, it will have to do with some management with the Bruno, Pogba, Ronaldo, and I think that's about it, which is just four players. So it's not like it's going to go there and be controlling players of Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, those big egos that have won something, Marquinhos, even you can call Kimpembe like a big players.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be like managing a lot of players, but it will for sure improve players, and I think that's one of Poch quality. He can improve players also, not just like buy them and expect them to be good at once. He can definitely improve players. So I think moving forward, it will be good for them. But the question is needs to be asked: what are Manchester United goals? And if you know what the goals are, then we can talk about Poch on and how we can achieve those goals. And like I said before, it will bring new morale to the club. Players will be ready to play and just go ahead, just like everything changed for teams when a new manager comes in, everything just looking right. It may be for few matches in
Mm-hmm.
some cases, but most of the cases you see that yeah, the players are gingered up and they're ready to play. So I think that may be the case with Poch, but we will have to see. You know.
Yeah. Tosin, how you doing, brother?
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? How
Good,
y'all
good.
living, man?
Good. We're gonna talk about so many stuff, but the news we're gonna talk about first is Mauricio Pochettino because the news that just came out from the PSG reporter is he wants to join Manchester United now, and if eventually he wants to go, I think
Wait,
PSG are
which
already
which which PSG reporter said this?
PSG HUB is he Hub or what's called PSG Hub? Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
PSG
PSG
up.
Hub.
PSG
Okay, that's a Twitter account. They're not. Yeah, they're not really a source. They
No,
just.
they report news, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
yeah.
PSG report news, yeah.
And also, do you trust Giuliano Balage? Is that his name? Do I pronounce it well?
Oh, Guillaume Balag.
Gian
Balag.
Balage,
Yeah,
yeah.
Guillaume
So he
He's a
also
Balag.
Spanish
reported.
journalist. He's a Spanish journalist.
Yeah, he
So
also
Yeah, yeah.
reported that Pochettino is going to United. Why did they will take over in PSG?
I don't think he said that, but
Hold on.
like, yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like the Ole getting sacked has opened a lot of things.
A lot of things, yeah.
Yeah, it's opened up a can of worms, and like we might get a reaction now, a chain reaction, because
Mm-hmm.
United have been really trying to get Zidane,
Mm-hmm. But Zidane
but
is saying no, no, no,
Zidane
no.
is not receptive, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
what the reports are saying, that he's not receptive to going to the Manchester, and like his wife
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want to go either. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, we'll just see what the fuck happens, man. Like
So what going to United now? Is that a good transfer or like you want him to chill a little bit in PSG?
he should go, man. As a PSG fan, that nigga can go, bro. Like he can go
yeah.
because like
Mm-hmm.
bro, like he's been flirting with teams for a while now,
For a
since the
long,
summer,
see, he has been trying to jump United for a very long time. For a very long time.
for a very long time. That's true. And now that there's an opening, see, and this is the only way it'll happen, though. The only way it'll happen because Poch still has a contract till 2023,
Mm-hmm. That's 3 years
and
now, right?
yeah,
No,
that's no 2 years from now.
two
Well,
years
basically this season and then next season,
next season. Okay.
right? So,
Mm-hmm.
um, he doesn't. I think he doesn't want to, um, you know, be in limbo after this season, right?
Okay.
Let's say we don't win anything, or we don't
Mm-hmm.
win the Champions League or anything, or like he doesn't want to be in limbo going into his final season at PSG. So
Mm-hmm.
at that point, he'd rather just leave. But at this point, right, like you know, with it being like a year away from his contract being over, like a year and some change,
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, man, like Manchester United, if they're really about it, they should contact PSG and
Mm-hmm.
say, we'll pay you this compensation,
Mm-hmm.
we'll pay you a fee, and Pochettino, and PSG will say, yeah, Pochettino's yours if you pay it. It's just that simple.
Like how much? Like because he has 2 years, I know, but like how much? Because he's on the contract. You can't just get
That
him on
depends
free.
on them. That depends on them. It'll probably be how much did they pay for Nagelsmann? 25 million euros,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
something in that region.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. If you want Poch,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if
And
it's what
Nagelsmann
10,
has
10 to
he has he
15,
has 4
10 to
more years.
15 million.
He has 4 more years in RB Leipzig. Then he has so long contract. Then he has
Yeah,
a short
so
contract.
yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, like so that's what
Difference.
like they probably paid him like 6.25 million a year
Mm-hmm.
regarding all that. So yeah, dude, like the way I see it, like
Mm-hmm.
um he should come, man. He should go to United. Like if he really wants to go, because at PSG he's not really getting to do what he wants to do,
Yeah.
and he's unhappy. It's kind of like the Mourinho situation at Manchester United. His
Mm-hmm.
family didn't live with him; they were living in London.
Mm-hmm.
Mourinho was living in a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
like you know what I mean, while in Manchester.
And the
And it's
report
the
said
same
his
thing with
family is
Poch.
they said his family is in London.
Yeah, Poch's family is not in France. Like they're super used to the life in London because they've lived there for a long time, so they're used to that lifestyle over there. So Poch is alone. He doesn't have family to go to, and he's 2 hours away from London, right? So I guess he feels like he wants to be closer to family, and couple that with the fact that um,
Hmm.
Pochettino hasn't really gotten what he's wanted from the PSG team. Like he doesn't feel like he has as much power as he wants.
As they
Because
want.
at Tottenham he had way more power than
With
he
more
has at
power.
PSG.
Yeah.
So, and even at Tottenham he wasn't satisfied with the level of power he had.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
he
just
even
want
wants
more.
more power. He wants even more than that. So Manchester United,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that they don't have a director of football
Yeah.
and they don't have a coach at the
Mm-hmm.
moment, Poch can fill both those roles going there.
Hmm.
And Poch would love that. Poch would love to have all that power, to build the team in his image,
Mm-hmm.
you know, You give him give him a couple months, and yeah, like he'll have a clear like outline of what he wants to do,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. So Poch can leave, man. He can leave. Um, but yeah, regarding Zidane,
Mm-hmm.
that's the interesting part now. Like,
Because
what is
the
Zidane
report said
thinking?
if Poch goes to Man United, Zidane will take over he will take over in PSG immediately. He won't hesitate. He will not hesitate.
Can you imagine Zidane, Nasser, Leonardo? Oh,
Hmm.
that's gonna look so cool
If that
at
happens, I
one
don't know. If
club.
that, those I'm saying,
And then
I'm
Neymar,
saying it right now.
Messi,
Those I'm saying right now.
Mbappe.
If Zidane goes to PSG, I don't want PSG in knockout stage anymore.
If Zidane comes to PSG,
I don't want PSG.
Mbappe will renew.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
He will renew. If
Mbappe,
he comes to PSG,
Zidane will
Mbappe,
convince him
and a lot of players will want to come to PSG because Zidane is there.
because Zidane is there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like if he does that, Zidane, man. Like if that man come through, like,
Yeah.
bro,
And
we're
because
gonna be
It's
huge.
French. His name is like skyrocketed in the world football. People knows him a lot of time. So him coming into taking up the PSG job for me is a big success because he knows the French national team. Like is a French player. So I can mostly guarantee you that him going to PSG will make him a success because of his name, Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, man. Because like I'm telling you, this chain reaction of Ole getting sacked. And by the way, we need to talk about that Ole interview. Nigga was crying like a bitch. Like, damn, bruh. That shit was sad. Like, if Manchester United are embarrassing as an organization to even drop that interview. Fucking embarrassment, man.
People say
Yo, Blue
it
Eyes,
was a
what's up,
TV.
G?
They
I'm
say
good,
it was
bro. How you doing,
No,
man?
no, no. This
Yeah,
one, like, that
we
was a
living, man.
reality TV show.
Yeah, man, that
Crazy.
shit look that was weird, bro. That was so weird.
United fans cannot get over they cannot get over the what's called over the board that they keep posting on the social every day. Thank you for everything you've done. I just keep laughing like what the heck is going on? What's this? What's this? What's all this now? What's this?
Yeah, like I would have walked. Like I don't know why they didn't do it. Like after that Tottenham and after they beat Tottenham, man, it would have looked and felt better.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So Blue
but the
Eyes,
way
And
Ole was crying in that thing, like
I
he's a
know.
grown
we'll
ass
talk
man.
about
It
Ole.
looked
We'll
very
talk
sad,
about
man.
Ole. Give me your take on them. Give me your take on them. Poach to United, then to PSG.
That's interesting. I think Tosin said it all because he's basically like London is probably HQ for him now. He's been with Tottenham for how long?
Mhm.
And he's literally a London resident.
Mhm.
So this, yeah, for lack of a better way to look at it, and then this is a fantastic project if Manu is ready to work with him from ground zero, like so that he can work on his own project.
Mhm.
And if Manu is ready to throw money at it, why not, man? Why not? Look at this guy, Ancelotti and Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just turned his back and bounced, man. So yeah, so I mean, and it doesn't stop Punch from doing the same thing. No hard feelings, and it kind of looks. It's kind of like a sharp move too. It's like even though we're Messi, I can still bounce.
But the report said he wants to go now, not in the summer. Now he wants to
It
leave.
makes sense.
wait, who though? Like, dude, you gotta give the exact report. Who's
Oh,
saying that?
Exactly.
Like,
The PSG
come
Hub
on,
said
man.
he wants to leave now, and the Man
Tosi,
United.
I thought you didn't care.
Hold
Tosi, I
on,
thought you said
No, like,
Punch can go.
no, but in a way, it kind of hurts because like this nigga been angling to leave, man. He's a bitch, man. And like these other
Why?
people were
How?
saying like,
Uh,
because he played for this club, man. In 2003,
True.
he captained this club.
True, man.
With Okocha,
Word.
Arteta,
Word.
all those people.
Word.
Like,
Word.
come on, man. He captained this club. He's a
Word,
goofy,
man.
man.
Word.
He's a
Like
clown,
you
man.
can't beat that. You can't even. I
And
can't argue with that one, man.
he's also from the same hometown as you
Maradona, eh?
know as Di Maria and Messi, Rosario,
Oh,
Argentina.
okay, okay.
So he has an understanding with them. And
Mm.
Messi called Pochettino when he wanted to come to PSG. He called him. Like he didn't call
Yeah, but
anyone else.
this is business, bro. This is business, man. Like no hard feelings.
Oh no, but
Look at the way
business,
Messi left. Uh-huh.
in terms
Go
of
ahead.
business,
Yeah.
yeah, Man United are gonna have to pay a nice fee for Pochettino.
How much you think?
20 million, 25 million.
It's not possible
I
because
don't know.
he only has 2 more years.
Wow.
2 more years.
Okay, so what, 10, 15 million, if that's
Maybe
what
10,
it's worth?
15,
I
something
don't
like
know.
that. 10, 15,
Yeah.
yeah. 20 is
Pay
too much
pay it.
because Nagelsmann has 4 years
Wow.
in RB Leipzig. That was the reason Bayern paid like 25 million for him. He has 4 more years and he's young. Poch only has 2 more years, 2023. So United will be like, we can't pay you that man, but we have to pay. We have to
But
settle with this.
Pochettino is the highest paid coach in the QSI era in PSG.
I know.
How funny is that? Especially with the fact that he had no trophies come into this club, man. Like,
Somebody,
But
let me
but
look at his
to be
salary.
honest,
Okay,
but
he's
let's be
making
yeah.
he's making 525,000 euros per week. Net,
Who's this? Poch?
Pochettino. So
Oh,
that comes to
times 52.
around
so vote for your faith said Pochettino is
52.
always
Yeah.
angling for something, whether it
Probably
is
about
contract or wage.
2.5, 3 million, is it?
He pays for the media and estimate a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's around 27 million
Million, yeah.
euros
Exactly.
net.
Wait,
No,
Damn, they're
that's
gonna have to
probably
pay.
are
They're
you
gonna
sure
have to
that's
pay
net?
some. They're gonna
Are
have
you
to.
sure
Yes,
that's
it's
net though?
net. It's net.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
PSG
So
should
if
ask
Poch
for
is
30
making
million.
20, if Poch is
United
making
has to pay
27
best player
million,
right now. They will pay. What? They will pay 30 million for him right now?
bro, they're gonna have to pay 30, 40 million. Look at his
Wow.
salary. I'm looking at his
Yeah.
salary. He's making 27 million net
Yeah.
at PSG.
That's why, and this is the reason why I say the whole caretaker approach is the best approach right now. You really, really want to sell to the world that you are rebuilding. And the best way to position that statement is to just put a mere figurehead in there first. And then start dealing, start looking for the right moves to make in the back end. Because if you rush it now, of course you're going to pay the price, man. You have to.
But the
And
issue with
uh-huh.
it is
Oh,
if
okay,
United
guys. I
get him,
was tripping. It's
Okay,
per
here you
month.
go.
It's per month. It's
There
per
you go.
month.
Okay. There you go. There
He's
you
making
go.
525,000 per month. So he's
that's
making
how much
6.3. He's making around 6.3 million euros
There you go.
per year.
that's
So
what
okay.
United can pay.
so like around if you can
Okay.
pay 13 million euros
Yeah,
or something,
United can
you
pay
can
that
have
off
him.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have him, man.
He can have him.
But the
I
issue
just
with
I,
it
I
is the issue with
yeah.
it is United going for Poch is not going to be a short time. It's going to be a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that deal, I wouldn't do that deal now for
Why?
Poch
Why?
because you right now you've done it all. You've basically you've put your hands up.
Mm.
You understand? You've put your hands up. So now we know you're already coming from ground zero. No need to rush. I don't think you understand what I mean. No need to rush the process now. Get that Carrick move. I think
But the thing is, they have
yeah.
they have a certain number 7 in that
Yeah.
team,
That's true.
and
That's true. That's
that
true.
man's not getting any younger, and he wants to
No.
win as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah,
in these
but
next 2
yeah,
years.
but that's
So
not their problem. Like they should have they should have forecasted this problem. You're bringing in Ronaldo, you better be ready for this. I mean, they must have known that they were going to get rid of Ole a month ago.
And I think they brought him out of Man City wanting him.
Exactly. Thank you. It wasn't
They
he
what?
wasn't in the plans. That's exactly it. So
Interesting.
they're learning.
According to Fabrizio, right? He
Mhm.
said they were thinking of signing a midfielder or a defensive midfielder, but because Man City wanted to sign Ronaldo, they jumped on it
You
and
see?
canceled the deal.
And
SSV.
you know the funny part, it was Alex Ferguson that wanted Ronaldo. Not even O'Neill.
And I think that kind of messed up all, you know.
Yes, SSB. Thank you, my brother. I will get the deal done, my brother. We close that deal fast. That's crazy.
Yeah, what was SSB saying before? He was saying something about Zidane in Marseille. Can you bring that
Yeah, he
up?
said because of the initiation he has with Marcel, do you think it will affect him going to PSG?
Oh, See, this is let me explain that, right? So Zidane, right? He was born in Marseille, and he was a fan of this boy named Enzo Francescoli, some
Mm,
Uruguayan number
mm,
10 back in the 80s.
mm,
So he was a Marseille fan because of that one player, but he never really liked Marseille the club like that really because like as when he was in France,
Mm-hmm.
he played for Cannes, like the Cannes festival and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he played for the in that location there, the football club there, and he played for Bordeaux. So Bordeaux is the club Zidane, according to his agent, loves the most in France. Like that's the club that bred him and made him, the player he ended up being. So he
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of love for Bordeaux, the city of Bordeaux, the club, everything around it.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding PSG, he was on French television, I think 2 3 years ago. There's a French TV. They always do like a night show during games.
Mm.
It's on their site called Canal Plus, and Zidane
Okay.
was a guest speaker on the night, right? So they asked him like, "Would you come to PSG? You know, would you ever consider coming to PSG?" And he said, "Yeah, like as a coach, I could never turn down a project as tantalizing as that." That's what he said,
Mm-hmm.
like
Uh-oh.
on French television. So
Uh-oh.
like if he
So
can say
maybe
that,
Poch
like
knew. So maybe Poch knew Zidane was coming. Maybe
maybe.
maybe Poch got the insight that Zidane is on the way, and then
I
Yeah.
mean, if he doesn't win the Champions League, I think this guy is coming.
who
No,
Poch?
Poch needs to
Huh?
go now, man.
Yeah,
He needs to go
Yeah,
now.
But,
the
but, but,
Champions
yeah.
but
League,
guys, but guys,
Like
but
he's
guys,
he's he's always flirting with other clubs. If
but
why
guys,
is your name in
exactly.
these
My issue
things?
with
Like
it is,
get out of here, then.
you are going for Poch because when I was looking at the report, I was laughing. United is going for Pochettino now instead of in the summer. Can still salvage something in the season right now than
Yeah,
in the summer.
yeah.
Because if they go in the summer, I can guarantee you, I don't think they'll finish in top 7 or top 8. The way
Sorry,
they are playing
say
right
that
now.
again. They can buy Pochettino in the summer or
No,
no?
I said if they go for Pochettino in the
Uh
summer,
huh.
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll finish 7th or 8th. I don't even think they'll finish in top 4. They'll rather finish 8th or 9th in the table. So now
Uh,
you're
Yeah,
going
like
getting
they're
him
in
in
big
now.
trouble. Like
Yeah,
if they stick with Carrick for the rest of the season, they're in big trouble.
we
big
don't know
trouble.
that yet, though. We don't know that yet.
No, come on, man, come on.
We don't know
Carrick
yet.
was Carrick was actually coaching the team unofficially. He was like Ole was like a figurehead. Carrick was
Figure
actually the
coaching,
one. Him and
yeah,
Kieran McKenna on his
yeah,
staff.
exactly.
They were the people actually really coaching United, not
You
really
know, you'd be
Ole.
surprised, man. If these guys can string together 3 4 games, just 3 4, just put them on a short-term winning project. Just 3 4 games. After 3 4 games, we sit down and we
So
talk.
you trust Carrick to talk to Ronaldo, all these stars? Come on, man.
Yo, man, Ronaldo has to listen now. Ronaldo has to now look inward if he wants to do anything in this final lapse of his career. He's got to look inward and say, you know what, um, coach or no coach, I gotta go get mine. Because obviously Manchester United right now is unstable, and even if you get that coach like Poch,
Mhm.
let's say you go get him, you're still gonna go through that dip before you stabilize.
Yeah, but Blue Eyes, there's something different. Poch has a style
Yeah.
of play. He has a style of play. And
Actually, that was going to be my other question. What
he has
is Poch's style of play?
no, he has a style of play. The style of play is you see,
Uh-huh.
he play more free flowing football and more
What is that? What does that mean?
the
Free flowing
the
No,
football.
no,
wait,
no.
the
The
Tottenham
Pochettino
Hotspur.
style of play.
Yeah.
Pochettino style of play is 4-5-1, counter attack, possession, high intensity, high press. Like that's Poch's style of play. Very narrow. He wants his like in his 4-2-3-1, he wants his three attacking midfielders behind the striker. He wants them very narrow, and he wants his two midfielders in the center. He wants them to be physically robust, big. That's why he plays Danilo for us, like Paredes. At Tottenham, he played Wanyama,
Onyama. Kenyan cement.
Dembele.
Yeah, Mr. Dembele.
So he wants robust midfielders in the middle, which United kind of have with guys like McTominay, even though he stinks. Um, and he wants his attacking midfielders to press,
So what is
but
he going to do
also
now? He's probably
in
going to take.
possession be narrow.
He's going
Yeah.
to take this guy with him, the Liverpool kid.
Which Liverpool kid?
Georgino Wijnaldum.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ronaldo.
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, because he solicited for Ronaldo from Liverpool. That was his.
Yeah, he's embarrassing, man.
Maybe
We didn't
Ronaldo
need
wants to
him.
come back to
When
the
you
EPL.
get Messi, we didn't need him. When you get Messi, you don't need Wijnaldum anymore. If you have Messi with Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, you have all these players. You don't need Wijnaldum because Wijnaldum is, in my estimation, I see him as like a as an attacking midfielder that likes to exploit space. You know,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
so that's what the other players are doing. Like you don't need Wijnaldum for that anymore. So yeah, man, like Poch,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna go to United. Wijnaldum will be
Yeah.
stuck with us,
Or Ronaldo will
and
follow him. Or Ronaldo will follow him to
oh
Man
man,
U.
okay, good man. You please give us 20 million then if you want.
Come get him. Oh man.
But yeah, dude, like Poch is a clown, man. Like I'm not even sure if he took this job seriously because
I don't know what his
like
style of play is, man. I don't know. I've never. I can't hang my
nah,
hat.
come on, he likes to keep he likes possession, he
No,
likes to
like after.
counter,
Yeah.
he likes his midfielders big, robust. He wants
Mhm.
his attacking midfielders to press super high, and he wants them to be narrow in possession so that his fullbacks can find those midfielders,
Okay,
between the lines
I've
or in the
seen it. I've
channel.
seen it. I've seen
Like
it. Hold
that's his
on.
style. That's his style.
Blair, this is style of play. Yeah. This is the way I play football. This is a coach style of play. So a plays favor a high pressing attacking style of play. He often play like 4-3 formation at the club. We manage
Where's
by
it? I
doing
don't.
so.
See, what are you showing? You're not showing anything. Or where's? I
I'm
think
not
there's
showing
one.
anything.
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
No, I only see the. It's like a Google page. Your Pochettino.
Oh,
Oh, you're
relax.
reading something, eh?
So this is
Yeah,
style
yeah.
of play. Can you
Okay,
see
I
it
thought you
now?
were showing us some kind of
I'm
formation.
showing you
Okay, yes.
something.
Now I see it. Now I see. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So his style of play is high
I
pressing attacking
press.
style of play. He
Yeah,
often they play like a 4-3 formation at the club they manage. While doing so, he instructs his team to beat from the back immediately and unsettle the position with a quick press system and work with the ball in the box.
I see. So 4-2-3-1 now.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that's positional style of
Yeah.
play.
I mean, he tries
So
that with PSG. Oh, go
so
ahead.
yeah. So this is gonna be like what Mourinho tried to do with Man U. Okay, now because Mourinho came with 4-2-3-1. Am I wrong? Somebody
No.
correct me, please.
But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to play 4-2-3-1 too.
Okay.
But
So
it's more of a counter-attacking 4-2-3-1. It's
yeah,
not like it's not a high pressing.
yeah.
But
So
the issue is
like
it can United
uh
see because United wants to press, they want to press. But want to press, you need to press more as a team, not as an individual. If you want to press, I don't think he has to play Ronaldo.
so who are the robust that like Tosin was saying? Who are the
So maybe
robust
McTominay,
midfielders for Man U now?
maybe McTominay,
And
Fred,
Matic.
Matic.
McTominay. But the
Mm,
thing is,
Fred.
he'll want his own players eventually. So
exactly.
Exactly. He want his own player.
yeah,
And see, the scary part about it is I don't think he will play Ronaldo more often because Ronaldo can press. So I'm still he can press. Ronaldo cannot press.
yeah. Like I think no, but the thing is, Ronaldo is just one star. You
Mm-hmm.
can fit in
Mm,
one star.
mm,
Whereas with PSG, it's like 4 or 5 stars.
mm.
Mm.
So like Ronaldo's just like one star. Actually, Rashford too is a little bit. He's a little bit. He's
Rashford can
always
press.
he's Rashford always does shakara. You know that
Mm-hmm.
guy. That's what Rashford does.
He wants to do Janga.
Yo,
Yeah,
guys, man.
exactly.
Yo, guys. Jadon Sancho. I apologize, man. This guy misused you. No wonder he's gone.
Yeah. See,
Ah,
But now
Poch.
with
With
Poch now,
Poch,
you will see the best of
he will look
Sancho.
good. He will look good
yo.
because Poch will make sure that like players are closer to each other, and
Yeah,
Sancho can play more
hopefully.
combinations with players around him.
Yo,
You
because
know,
that 20 minutes that Sancho played, yo, in the second half,
they couldn't get near him.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah, Van der
money.
Beek, Van der Beek.
I kept clapping my hands, man. I'm like, yo, hold on, hold on, Sancho. I
Oh,
was
but
calling him
wait. Speaking
Sancho.
speaking of Sancho, I know that this is a little bit of an off topic, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
Emmanuel Dennis,
Yo,
Wagwan,
I
Nigeria.
was
Tosin,
screaming
Tosin,
yesterday
Tosin,
to
Tosin.
Did you hear me screaming at Abdullah yesterday?
I saw a news, and the news is
I
giving
said,
me goosebumps.
can
It's
somebody
when I
please
first
tell me
watched him,
why
you know when
he's
I
not
first
giving me
playing?
watched him,
goosebumps. You know what is giving me goosebumps?
you know when I first watched him, I watched him
Club
Club
Brugge.
Bruges.
Yeah,
I
When
watched
yeah,
he used
when
to
he scored
he
against
played
Madrid,
I
against
saw
and he
him.
did the
he
Ronaldo,
played
Yeah,
against
Ronaldo
us.
formation. He did the Ronaldo
yeah.
celebration.
Yeah, he scored
Yeah.
against Madrid, and even against us, he was like a fucking nuisance, man.
Hold
Like,
on, but why is God? That's what I was asking yesterday. Why is this boy not playing for us, please?
The
Can
problem
somebody
is,
explain to me?
we have a Blue, as I told you,
I'm begging you,
we have a
please.
carpenter as a manager. Let's see, Blue Eyes. If you go to school to study engineering course now, and they give you a course to study like a registered nurse, how is it the same? Answer me. How is it the same? You are taught in school you
I'm
study
a
engineering.
carpenter.
Wait. In school you study engineering. I was like, Blue Eyes, you're gonna study statistics, calculus, pre-calculus, algebra, and they come in and say, oh,
for
Yeah,
you
the
have
exactly.
to
math.
Further
anatomy and
maths, man.
physiology. I was like, anatomy and physiology, but this is not my job, man. I'm an engineering. Why am I studying
Oh
anatomy and
my God,
physiology?
you're that guy.
That's who the Geneto is. That's who Geneto is. So because I saw a report very close to that, and because I have a very good friends in the radio station I told you about Blue Eyes. So
Yeah.
I the report that they are working on departure for Geneto, that already submitted the paper to the what's called
Story,
the sporting blah
story.
blah blah. So,
Sound like
okay,
story, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all
everything's all
story,
about
Story,
man.
man.
story,
Sound
story,
like
story.
story,
The
man.
story,
Until it's,
story,
until
man.
it's official, until it's official. Me, I won't
Yeah,
see
exactly.
anything.
Like, no be
Until I
on
see it
the.
official, I
Yeah,
won't see anything
no,
about
no,
it
no,
much.
no.
But in terms of Dennis, though, it needs to be
Yeah,
called up. It needs to be
they
called
need
up.
to call that boy up immediately, man.
But
He should have been
Geneto is the
called up a
manager.
while
So how do
ago.
you expect
Long
Geneto as
time
the
ago.
manager? Geneto is the manager. You expect him
That
to
boy will
call him.
take us to the World Cup. That boy will take us to the World
Favoritism,
Cup.
blue eyes,
Listen,
favoritism, political.
Chelsea should go and carry that boy right now.
Relax.
Bro, not again.
No, everybody wants to fuck
Not again. Not again.
this stuff.
DJ, no, that guy can play ball. Oh.
I
Child.
mean, yeah, but like you just be like, hey, spend the money on this one, spend the money on that one.
Bring
Spend
them, bring them. Oh boy, I was impressed. I was impressed with that boy's
Everybody
play.
was impressed too because he's a good bowler.
He's a real. That's the definition of false nine.
He's a good player. We all know how good player, how good of a
Child.
player he is.
The boy
We
play
all
I
ball,
mean,
man.
they should just drop him for a Gallo or someone. I
Yeah,
mean,
even Ihan Joseph. If that guy comes to the team, I think Ihan Ocho go chop bench. Oh.
He doesn't need to chop bench.
No,
In
just
Leicester City,
check him now. Check him.
in
Why not
Leicester
chop me
City,
chop bench, man?
Blue Eyes, in Leicester City, Iheanacho is the best player, but in Nigeria, he's the worst player. He
Okay,
is.
there you go.
He is.
There you
There's
go.
no crime in it. He is.
Ihan
He's
Ocho
the
could
worst player.
potentially be coming off the bench because, and then you have Onwatch.
That one is too slow, but it's like a galley. It's like a galley. Too
Yeah.
tall.
By the
But
way,
too
did
tall
y'all
and too slow.
see?
Too tall and too slow.
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's too tall and too slow. It's like a la galley.
I mean, you know, the thing is like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure even though Simeon will be called up for the AFCON because of his
yeah,
injury.
he's in.
No, he's
It's
injured for
scary.
1 month. 1 month. He's injured for 1. It will be called up.
No. But the
Yeah, you
Napoli
can't tell me what
Neapolitan
happened.
journalists are saying they don't want to even
Shit.
take a risk with him. They don't even want him to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I don't think they will allow him to go. I don't
He
think.
might not play. Apparently, he might not play till February.
Are
What?
you serious? What happened? ACL?
No, he has an eye.
No, he had a. I watched it. By the way, Napoli Inter game of the fucking season, man. That game was
I missed that
amazing.
game.
That
I missed that
game
game.
was
I missed
nuts.
that game. I'm pissed off that I missed that game.
That game was nuts,
The
man.
game was
What happened to him? What happened to
He has an
Osimhen?
eye.
Napoli,
socket.
man. He got in a fight. He got into
face
what's it called?
injury, basically.
He got into clattering
Scuffle.
with Skriniar.
Yeah.
So
And,
Skriniar headbutted him.
No, it was a coming together. So he broke his eye, man. Orbital bone in his eye fractured. So yeah, man, his shit is swollen.
But also the report said in Napoli report said it's gonna be up to like 1 month.
Shit.
And his
Huh.
cheekbones,
Yeah,
but the reporters and there's some Neapolitan reporters
My
stating as well because
goodness,
I watch every Napoli game, not only just for Osimhen. I used to watch Napoli a lot for Sarri back in the day, so I've always loved Napoli. But like they're saying though around Napoli that he might not play till February, man.
What?
Yeah,
Yo, let him heal, man. That's a strange.
it's not only
let
his
him
eye.
heal.
It's not only his eye. It's his cheekbones as well.
My God.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. It
So when you
sucks,
say
man.
clattering, like they crashed into each other, or it was like they were gonna get into a fight.
Nah, it's a clattering. That's all.
Okay,
Yeah, not a
okay,
fight. Nah, nothing like that.
okay.
Not the fight, that's like a
Yeah.
clattering. So that's.
Okay.
Oh, they said eye socket is not a joke. That's true though.
It's not a joke.
Damn.
It's not a joke, man. It's not. It's like a boxer's injury.
You
It's a
can get
boxer's
Yeah.
injured.
injury, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's
boxer's
not a
injury.
joke, dude. Like
It's not a joke at all, man. Let him heal. Like let
he's
him not
missing
even play to the
AFCON.
next
He's gonna
season.
miss AFCON.
He has to.
I'm already telling you guys now. He's missing AFCON, bro.
Yeah, he has
Oh,
to.
and some other shit came out about Osimhen yesterday about like his the cost of his transfer to Napoli. It was very shady. It was very
Really?
shady, man. Like, yeah, it was around 71 million euros,
Uh-huh.
but like Lille, they paid 20 million, okay,
Mhm,
for
mhm.
4 Napoli players. Then Napoli paid 3 million euros to his academy clubs. They paid like 8 million to Charleroi, the Belgium club that he was in before he went to Lille. Then they paid like 4 million in interest fees. And Lille, the team that Napoli bought Osimhen from, they only received a net fee of like 35 million euros.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that
we
makes
received
sense.
like half of it.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
though. That business makes sense because think about like players that make 300,000 a week. It's not they don't net 300,000. Like everybody got to get theirs. 300,000 goes to let me say let's give me an example of name of a player. Mikel Inc. It goes to the company like and then he pays everybody and he gets his. I don't think that 300,000 is the end is the net that comes to him. No way, man. So same thing to in transfers because
Yeah.
He must go to the transfer. I bet.
no. I beg, let him rest,
Nah,
please,
nah.
please,
Let
please,
him,
please.
yeah,
I
let
beg, I
him,
beg,
let
I
him get
beg.
right, bro.
That's a
Like,
bad
and I
injury,
feel,
man.
and I'm angry. I'm pissed for him because like,
Mm.
you know, he's
He's
not
not-
getting like he's been at the club now. This is his second season, and
yeah.
it's the same story. Last season he had COVID, and it fucked up his rhythm with the team.
Now he's
This
off again
season
for
now
3 months.
he has a fucking eye socket like thing,
Nah,
and it's fucking shit up because like he's never gonna hit 20 league goals, man. Like that's what I want him to hit 20 league goals, bro.
I'm pissed
Like,
off right now. I'm pissed off right now.
like it's crazy,
no.
man.
You have
And
to
the
let
thing
that boy
is,
heal, man. How
also
can he head
he
balls?
doesn't even take penalties. He don't even take penalties for his team.
You see,
Meanwhile, dudes like
he's
Vlahovic is taking penalties, and now they're saying Vlahovic is better than Osimhen and all. Oh man,
you see,
they paid me, man. They paid me, man.
No, you explaining. I don't know why. I don't know why Signet taking a penalty. Let us see.
he's probably gonna have to wear that same head guard that this guy is wearing for Wolves.
Oh,
Oh, Raul Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Because how do you head balls with that kind of injury?
Yeah, and that's his game too. That's Osimhen's
That's his-
game.
exactly.
He has crazy leap. He loves to get on the end of shit.
He'll be all right. Though.
This is the picture. I'm seeing the picture now. Lord, this is bad. This
Don't
is
show
bad.
it, I beg. Don't show it, I beg. Kai.
And
This is bad.
I
This
beg,
is-
I beg, I beg,
this
I
is
beg, I beg.
failure.
Kai. Shit.
yeah,
Okay,
man.
so it's not too bad though. Okay. It's not too bad.
It's
He
not
can go
too
to
bad,
AFCON.
but
He can
No,
go
it's
to
not
yeah.
too bad. Okay. I had the it's not
He
too
can go-
bad.
he actually wanted to continue.
He want to play. Want to continue? Yeah, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too bad. I thought it was
Yeah.
like
Not too bad.
I was gonna see a big
No, it's not.
a
He wants
big
to.
head of Popo.
He wants to continue to play, but they didn't
I
allow
thought I
him.
was just gonna see Popo right now, man.
So, no,
Okay.
because when I remember because I followed the Napoli stuff today. I said he's gonna be up to a month. He's gonna be a month because he's gonna be a month.
But don't be surprised if Napoli get into a fight with the Nigerian FA
Yeah,
Of course,
about
of
him
course. Good
going
point.
to AFCON and
Yeah.
saying he shouldn't go and
And
shit.
Osimhen wants to go. Osimhen that I know wants to go to AFCON.
Yo, that head, let him. He can if he can wear head
But
guard
yo,
because those
if
boys.
Napoli could still win that league title though, you might just say, hey, if you stay, we'll give you a fat bonus not to go to AFCON.
Yeah.
You know how these Italians be, man. You know how they be cooking.
Osimhen that I know has passion. He wants to play in AFCON. He wants to play there. So,
This is his chance. This is his chance to shine.
yeah.
He wants
has
to rack up
he has to make a
goals,
decision. He has to make a
but
decision.
at the same time, he has to heal.
Mhm.
He has to
Okay.
heal, man.
People say they can wear the mask like Rip Hamilton.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rip. Exactly, man. Yeah.
But
I
man,
remember
that
yo
game
when.
though, that game
Oh,
overall though,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
great game, man. Great fucking
It
bro.
was yeah, it was a
Handanovic made
good.
some crazy saves. Oh my
And
god.
Danovich make some. Yeah, he made a good save.
He
I
was at
missed
fault
that
for the
game,
first
man.
goal, but he made some crazy saves, man. And
Mm-hmm.
man, great shit. Oh, also, man, the Leon. Did you guys see the? I was
The
gonna
video
watch the
myself.
Leon Marseille game,
Yeah, it was
and
No.
suspended.
bruh,
It was suspended.
Yeah.
The match was
it
suspended.
got suspended because a fucking dude in the crowd
Mm-hmm.
threw a water bottle when
So
At
Payet was gonna
somebody's
take a
head.
corner
Yeah.
at his head.
Imagine.
Payet dropped to the floor like he'd been shot by a bullet.
Imagine.
I'm sorry, bro. That shit was too funny, man. Like, yo, French football fans are the craziest, man.
Yeah.
These guys don't care.
They
They will
don't
throw
care.
anything. They will like.
I know.
I don't understand this French football, man. They are
What's the one they put razor blades in potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
They put like metal razor blades and stuff them in raw potatoes and throw the potatoes at you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey,
nah,
crazy.
they're
Please just
crazy, man. Football, man. Football.
get well soon, please. Please,
Yes, so Payet get well soon. Top player too, man.
please,
I like that guy's game. Oh.
please, I
Payet.
beg. We need you for AFCON. No. I don't trust
Oh, you're
player.
talking about Osimhen, yeah.
I don't trust that
Yeah.
bomb call
Oh
it
no,
by.
he looks good. Okay, I thought he looked like a
No, he
big.
looks good. He looks good. So
No,
he
he
could
looks
wear like a
okay.
mask. He could wear a
Oh no,
mask.
he will play,
So,
man. He will play. He will play.
mhm.
He will play. I thought you were going to show me something with huge bandage and they were carrying him out with a stretcher.
No, it
But
wasn't. It wasn't that bad. I wasn't mad. He wanted to play on, but they didn't allow him to play on. He wanted to continue. They
but
didn't
you know
allow.
these injuries normally swell the next day, right?
Yeah,
When all is
yeah.
said
It's
With
and
gonna
a better
done,
swell. It's
treatment,
gonna
it could
swell
be fine.
crazy.
it's going to swell crazy. Yeah, it's going to have to swell
And it's not just his eye; it's his cheekbone as
the
well. So
bone
it's
itself.
like
Yeah,
Guys,
it's
let me
that
look at
whole
my phone.
face.
Okay,
His
I'll
whole
be back.
face. They
Let me
probably
go
have
look at
to
my phone.
numb his whole face, man.
Let me go look
yeah.
at my phone. Back.
Like, you know.
Man,
Yeah,
I
man.
hope
But
he
get
heals,
better,
man.
man.
I hope he gets
Get
better, man. And then we find a way to include Emmanuel Dennis in the equation, man. We got to find a way, man.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy
So
can play.
what other games happened today?
Spurs. Well, on the EPL side, Spurs beat Leeds.
Mm.
They came from behind too.
2-1, I think.
Yeah, 2-1 exactly. And City trashed Everton 3-0.
Kai.
That
I know.
Cancelo, man.
Man,
Yeah, I saw that
DJ,
assist. That was
man.
nuts.
That
Outside of the
pass.
boot. Oh my god.
Yo, I
And
was screaming, man.
I don't understand why City won on Stanley. It looked good today. Like,
Oh, City
Oh
want to
yeah,
sell
he
him?
did apparently.
yeah, they want to send her apparently. Yeah.
They want to sell Cancelo.
No, Stanley.
No, Sterling, Raheem
Sterling,
Sterling.
yeah, okay. I thought you said they want to
Sterling
sell
is
That
Cancelo.
guy
you
from
know
Cancelo
Sterling is linked to Barcelona.
and Arsenal too, but I don't know.
Oh, and Arsenal. Yeah,
He's not
true.
going to go to Barcelona.
I mean, they don't have the money.
I mean,
I don't know that.
he should consider it, man.
Nah.
But the
That'd be cool. That'd be cool as hell, man. English
Yeah.
player in
True,
for
but
Barcelona.
but nobody watches the La Liga now, man.
That's not true, man.
I mean,
Come on,
what
man.
happened to Sancho may happen to him.
People, millions of people watch Barcelona every week, man. Like, don't do that, man.
No, it's changed. It's not the same anymore, man. It's not the same. No, it's not the same.
How's
That
it not the
traffic,
same?
that traffic has reduced. Tosi, come on, come on.
And
That
who
traffic.
Nah,
it's not
man. You
even
know, people watch. You're saying how many? You know, Barcelona
Yeah,
probably have more fans than Chelsea or any of us. Like, what are you saying, bro?
you think
Around the
so?
world, around the world, yes.
Yeah, Messi. It's Messi. The Messi effect.
no, it's
True.
I think the name not really massive. like
Sorry.
that Ronaldo,
Barca a big club, man.
No,
Rivaldo.
I'm not hating. No, I'm not hating. I can't contest, man.
No, Tosin, you
They
still
got how many Champions Leagues? That's all.
you still face
How many
the
Champions Leagues does Barcelona have?
I think it's
Like
5.
four or
no,
five.
they don't have, it may be 5, I think.
They have
Yeah,
5.
4 or 5.
5 or 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
I don't know.
Yeah.
God,
Let me check.
What
that's
is
the way. That's the way.
How did you not know that? Like,
No, I'm just saying. I thought it was more. I thought
Yeah,
it was more, but
no. I think only
I
Madrid
think
and
it's four. I think
AC
it's four.
Milan, Madrid, AC Milan, and Bayern have more. That's it.
And Liverpool.
Barcelona has four. They have
And
four. They have
Liverpool and
four.
Liverpool and
Barcelona
Liverpool.
have four UCL.
okay, so we're 2 away.
1992,
Because the way I
2009.
measure superpower is how many CLs do you have? Then we can sit down at the same table and talk. So right
Hey,
now,
this guy,
I
man.
know. I know. PSG is far away, my brother.
Hey.
You are
PSG is far away, my brother.
Hey, man. Hey.
EJ, I can't see to Real Madrid. Sorry, I
exactly.
know. Uh,
How many more do you need? Let me
we
think.
need like 13
Oh,
to catch up to you.
I can't even think of it. There's so many I can't think of.
No, EJ, did you see? I didn't call your name. Did I call your name? Thank you. You're the one involving yourself in this matter. You got 13 on me, man.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got like how many more? 11 more. Okay.
Relax.
No, man.
Relax.
Relax.
Fine.
Relax.
Yeah, man. Yo, what's his name?
And
Ole,
also,
man.
you guys
Sorry,
want
go ahead.
to come to Ole, but okay.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
guys
go,
watch
go.
the Roma versus Bologna? That's
Whoa.
Felix Afenagian got
Yeah, that was.
that game. See, Ghana has a potential player going forward. Kamaludu Suleiman, Afenagian. They have so many players good.
How's that gang guy? Is he good?
Do you see that goal? He
Oh
scored
yeah,
two goals
man.
today. Two
Scored some
goals
crazy goals today, man.
today. Blue eye. That guy scored. What is called? You know what is called golazo?
Did
And
Tammy
the thing
play?
is, he came on against he came on for Tammy in one game,
One game, yeah.
and like he
Are you
fucking
serious?
outplayed the shit out of Tam. Tammy might be done, man.
Yo, I told this
Yeah.
is why I said, Tammy, come back home. Come to Niger. Come and wear that jersey, man.
He already said for England.
No,
so-
man. When
Is it too
Gian
late?
scored, he ran. When Gian scored the first goal, he ran straight to Mourinho, man. That was cute. That was cute
Mourinho
to
was
see.
like, cool your head.
You see, he ran straight to Mourinho. That means
Yeah.
Tammy is out of the picture.
Yeah, like, look,
Like boss.
Man, Serie A was fucking entertaining as shit.
Well, give
this
credit for
weekend.
making
Nice. I missed two games. I couldn't watch any football today, man. I was so pissed.
Go
Yeah,
back and
man.
watch their light. It's good.
But that was
Fucking the Fiorentina Milan game was crazy too,
was
man.
good too. Was good.
Man, that Vlahovic, man, that guy's
That guy
gonna.
baller. I won't like that guy.
Hey.
Baller. I
Well,
watched
you
him
guys
yesterday.
don't like him now.
No, he's a baller. I watched him yesterday fully.
Nah, you guys go and bring me Vlahovic. I've been saying this thing.
Find
a way, find a way.
I
But
don't
the
know. I don't
problem is,
know. Look, man, he
Which
looked
team
good,
wants
but
to buy him
like,
for
I
70
don't
or
know,
80
man.
million?
He's good from far, but far from good. Eh?
But the thing is, he's not quick. You don't have burners. So I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
no,
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him yet.
He's
Am I,
not
is this Serie A? Is this Serie A
Mm.
tax I gotta apply or something?
Oh, now you want to talk Serie A tax?
You want to see him in the top team, right? You want to see him in the top team.
Nah, I love Serie A. I got a lot of love for Serie A, but I don't know, man. I'm still not sure on him.
Yes,
You know?
exactly. We have to wait on him, though. We have to
Mm.
wait on him because Arsenal want
But he
to buy
has
him.
10
but-
goals though, 10 and 13 right now.
Yeah, 10 and 13 goals.
Oh.
Is he the top scorer?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and Ibra scored
Two
like
goals.
3 or 4 goals today, unofficially, but 2 officially. He scored that day, bro. Ibra's 40, still going strong. That shit crazy.
Yeah, man. Ibra, high IQ, man. Ibra,
Kai.
man, the
I
guy.
honestly think you can put this current Ibra in the Premier League.
Mm.
He would score 15 goals. I'm not even kidding. Like he would score a good 15. I'm not even kidding, man. Like
I'm not arguing with you. I think
He's a
you're
monster.
absolutely right. He is.
he's a monster, man. Like it's crazy. Like
Play.
nah,
The guy
man.
can
Good
play.
week though. Good week of football. Now onto the Champions League.
Until the UCL.
Yes. We have a very tough game, upcoming game
Yes.
for everybody. Everybody has a tough game coming up right now.
Let's talk about the.
I don't.
the-
What
let's
you?
talk
Oh,
about
speak for yourself. We don't have a tough game.
Who you Who you playing?
Manchester City.
Manchester City. Not a,
Oh,
not
yeah?
a tough game.
Yeah,
That's
That
a
ain't no
game of
tough game.
ages, man. I want to see that game. I want to watch that game, man. I want to watch that game. I want to see Jesus.
Ban them like 3-0, man.
You think so? Okay, no. Yeah.
PSG will beat Man City.
City are not good, man.
You sure?
They're
Yeah.
not good,
Ha!
bro. I'm not
Oh boy,
afraid of them at
PSG,
all.
una fi collect on serious, una fi
Bro,
collect on.
we beat them 2-0 in preseason form a couple months
Is this
ago,
your
man.
first
Come on.
meeting in the
No.
Champions League?
No, second. Remember the reverse fixture? We beat them 2-0.
Oh
You
yeah,
forget? Yeah. We won. How the
went
fuck
yeah,
are you
that's right.
forgetting that?
Yeah, man, fuck, man, you're right. Holy
Yeah.
smokes! So you're one up on them now.
Yeah, man.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
man.
see, I see, I see.
We'll finish the job
Who
on
scored who
Tuesday.
scored the 2 goals in that first tie?
Messi
Ghana
and
Gay and
Idrissa Gana
Messi.
Gana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Idrissa Gana Gana
Yeah.
Gana.
Shit, man.
Idrissa Gana
Yeah.
Gana.
It felt like ages ago. This international break just distorted my memory, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So many stuff happen in international break.
Yeah. I forgot that you guys already played. Yeah, okay. So this
Okay.
game now, yeah, you guys can afford to tie, man.
And we play Juventus next, so
That game,
we gotta win.
that game is a huge litmus test.
Huge win. You have to win it.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
Can't wait. I can't wait for that game because I feel like you guys are gonna come back down to earth after that game, and
no,
I'll be here. You know.
we are waiting. Like I said,
as long
like,
as we start with Kai Havertz in the 9, we win. That's all I'm saying.
No Lukaku.
No,
I
Lukaku
won't
can play, but he can play as one of the twos behind Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has to be the striker. Whatever they do, if Lukaku can play, but Kai Havertz has to be the striker. For me, but I know that's never going to happen.
Ah,
no,
For me,
Tuchel is not mad enough.
who's wearing the number 9 for you guys? Who's wearing it?
Lukaku.
So who's
Yeah.
your striker?
He is our striker, but I just right now, just the way things are
That is
working.
Blue Eyes. That is Blue Eyes choice. It's not the manager.
Exactly, it's not the manager. That's why I said it's. If I had my way, like I will have Lukaku come in as a number 9. Then as soon as game starts, I go switch him immediately because I find Kai Havertz is more adventurous. Anyways, man, I'm done with that. I'm done with that story. I'm done with that story. Forget about it now, please.
It's not
Let's talk
Tuchel's.
about other things.
It's different. See?
Huh?
That is Blue Eyes. That is your own opinion, not Tuchel.
Exactly. It's not Tuchel's. No. Tuchel is going to play. Lukaku is going to start. He's going to start that game. You don't think?
He just came back from injury. I don't think Tuchel will risk it to start. I don't think he will risk it.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't. Then I know Tuchel is thinking.
I don't think he will start because he just came back from injury.
Yeah. I don't even think he should be on the squad.
Oh.
Not because of his fitness. So just let him rest. Let him just rest because we have Pulisic and we have Kai that can play false 9. You know, but that game is going to be a hell of a game, man. Because I know Juventus, they're going to want to win that game,
and Chelsea want to win at home.
Yeah, exactly. That game is going to be a hell of a game, man.
Yo, so what happened? Oh, I just saw this Rodri goal against Everton.
Tuchel said after the post match, I know also Rudiger said the same thing too. They are going to keep the hot to win that match against Juventus. So
we have to, man. We have to. We have to trash them.
And apparently, according to the Chelsea reporter, they said Roman will be on the stand in Stamford Bridge.
You tell me that Jorginho is good for that game, please.
I don't think so. Tuchel have to talk about it tomorrow.
Don't scare me, oh. Ha! I beg.
Roman will be in the stand. Roman will be on the stand on Tuesday.
Don't tell me this kind of thing. Jorginho has to start that game. Like, first name on that team list, though. Ha!
Like I said, those are your opinions, not Tuchel's opinions. You have to let's wait for Tuchel's update.
Abdullahi, clarify. You have to clarify that they are my own opinion.
Exactly. That's Tuchel's opinion. Let's make a decision. When Tuchel make that decision, we'll know if it's gonna play or not. Because Tuchel did not say anything about his injury after the post match.
We need him. And he's playing his boys. These are his boys. These are his Italian boys, man. He know them well.
Mm-hmm. So we have to win.
I mean, you have nothing to fear. You have to.
EJ, respect yourself now.
Yeah, you have to.
Kovacic is not back in the rotation now. He's still injured.
He's still injured, yeah.
Oh, he's still injured.
He's still injured. He's still injured. We have Loftus-Cheek, Saul, and Kante.
Did you say Saul?
Yeah, like really.
Yeah, Well,
When
that's
is
what we
good,
had. Well, that's what's on. That's what's in stock right now. Like when you go to Walmart and you look for something in stock,
I mean, I
that's
don't.
what we got in stock right now.
No, I don't expect to be the second name on your list. At least put it on last.
No, but if Jorginho is not playing, that's why I took him out. So you have Kante
Mm-hmm.
and Kovacic is injured. So Kante and the rest, and then you have I Loftus Cheek. You have okay Barkley. You have Barkley. You have Saul, and who else can play that position that is available? Mason Mount? I don't think so.
I mean, he once played that position, but I don't think.
Yeah.
Especially against a defensive team. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like Juventus, yeah. That game is going to be that's a scary game coming up for us. Scary game,
Very scary. But you have to see
very scary.
because they had to challenge on Saturday. They said they are gonna
Mm.
give their all to win that home. Even we guys said the same thing too.
Yeah,
They're gonna give
You
their
know
all.
what? I think because Juve have like qualified, they may not worry about that game. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure yet. But
if they don't worry
Because
about that game, then
Allegri
they'll
said,
collect five.
Allegri said he's gonna go there. I think based on what I heard from Allegri, said they're gonna go there to just play their football. They know how dangerous Chelsea are at home. They know how good they are as a team. So they won't underestimate them though.
Mm.
They won't underestimate them. And I know Chucho very well. And we are at home. He will tell his boys, we cannot lose this match. They have to win that one. Have to go there and win. Have to go there and win. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a very dicey match.
I'm scared, man. I'll be honest with you, I'm scared. But
No,
anyhow,
you
sure.
don't
Anywhere
get it.
Bele face, anywhere Bele face,
I
man.
don't care. A
the
win is a win for me.
guys should be scared of is Chiesa and that.
See, you know the funny part.
Yo, the way Chiesa was making Christensen strip.
Now I think listen, now
Yeah.
all eyes will be on Federico Chiesa on Tuesday because
We'll
Tuchel like
package him. We'll package
you know
him.
the
Don't
funny
worry.
part.
Not just Chiesa. Don't forget Dybala. Hey,
Dybala is not
Dybala,
playing. He's
sharpshooter.
injured. No, he's
Oh,
injured.
he's
He's
in.
injured.
Oh shit.
He's injured.
We'll package Chiesa. Don't worry, man.
He's injured. So
Right.
Dybala is not playing. So
We'll
Federico
package
Chiesa
Chiesa, man.
will keep an eye on him in love.
Stop bullying young kids.
How old is Chiesa?
22 or 23.
Three?
21, 22,
Wow.
23. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
But he's an old head, though. The guy is sharp.
No, 24. 24.
24.
Oh,
Okay.
24. Okay.
Top
I like
player,
him very,
man.
I mean, it's not just tough, but like clutch.
Clutch. Yeah, man.
Clutch
I like
for
that clutch.
if it wasn't for the guy, if your Jorginho agenda won't be available to them. No.
I
Probably
don't have I don't have no Jorginho agenda. Jorginho can play ball. That's all.
no, I mean like hey, I was talking to the line, but like he should win the Ballon d'Or. Like
If he wins, I won't be surprised. But I know he's not going to win. But if he wins, I won't be surprised.
I'll be surprised.
Jorginho?
Yes, because Lewandowski decided to win him more than
No,
Messi.
no, no. Look, waiting Lewandowski win this season.
Not
Nothing.
last year.
I don't
I'm talking
think-
about last year.
I don't think the midget in France is gonna win it though.
He's winning it, man. He's winning.
Yeah, he's going to win it. It's
He's
going to
winning it,
Messi.
But that's unfair to win. What did he do? Copa del Rey in the Copa America?
That
Yeah.
Copa
But you
del
guys, you guys always said he'll never win an international trophy. He wins one, and now you guys are hating.
So that means he should be
So
given,
that's all it took.
exactly like so
Mm.
that means he should be given when they were better players. Come on.
Who are the better players?
Lewandowski was better
Georgie
than last
Frelo.
year.
Jorginho Frelo.
You gotta stop this, man.
You know without the penalty, what? we can't give Ballon d'Or to the guy.
What's that your line? This is real life, right? Yo, this is real life.
Must
This is real-
Wait. Are you serious?
Okay,
Joe?
okay, Blue Eyes, can you give
Yeah.
Jorginho the penalty when he was the one that caused his team to be in the World Cup?
Yeah, I know. That penalty Jorginho missed, the whole world is using it against him.
Not just one, but two.
Yeah. The whole world is using it against him, forgetting about the same Jorginho that took a penalty to help them lift the Euros.
Like they say,
We lost in the Euro. We lost in the Euro too. You know that.
Sorry?
It lost a penalty in the Euro. You know.
No, but they won the Euros. Remember the one he scored that got them to the finals? That last penalty. That
know.
cold penalty.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, give credit to Donnarumma too.
Of course. No, Donnarumma was... And I get what you're saying, but the fact that... what is it saying? There's nothing happening for us in that midfield if we don't play without Jorginho.
Relax, relax, relax,
Against
relax,
against Juventus?
relax. I understand your Jorginho's impact in the team, but relax. Just relax.
Nothing is happening,
Because
man.
Juventus will not,
They
they will
will
not
run
come and talk.
over us, man.
They will pack the balls and they want to play on the counter. So, and when you want to play on the counter, I don't think you need Jorginho in that match. For me, I'm sorry. If the way Juventus are playing, I don't think you need Jorginho.
So who will you play in your midfield?
I will play Conte. It means I won't play Jorginho. I'm sorry.
Damn,
Because
whoa. Yeah.
Conte
Juventus
and who though? Conte and who?
it's tough right now.
You
It's
see,
tough. It's tough.
you didn't even think your statement through.
Loftus.
Conte and Loftus
Why not?
against
The problem
Although
with
you
it-
you will
the problem-
struggle keeping the ball, but
ha.
you will play counterattack.
If Locatelli open you in that midfield, make fun of
Locatelli is okay. He's not.
He's
gonna,
okay for me. Locatelli is not that world class player for me. He's
Okay, no problem.
Okay, yeah.
But remember when
he can be potentially world class, but right now he's far from it.
I think I
He's
can
still
take
developing.
Conte and them. I can take Conte and Rebel to shake. I can take that. I can. I think I can take that.
what about Conte and Barkley?
I can't take
No,
Conte and
no,
Barkley. No. I cannot. The reason I cannot take it is because if Barkley go forward in terms of face to face with goalkeeper, it will balloon it over. So I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm serious. I can't do that anymore. I know you want Barkley to play more, but I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. No.
Oh man, you guys are
I
killing
think
me.
Juventus will play more on the counter because they will go to defend him. They will go and defend him.
Yeah,
Or defend. They will hit on the
That's
counter
true.
because of the pace of Moise Kean, the pace of Federico Chiesa, Beladeschi. So they want to defend more and just hit on the counter.
Hmm.
So why Chelsea want to hold on to the ball, play more possession football, like and we are two, so we have to like be very, very like in terms of come out at Juventus and come out at Juventus and show them that we're not just a defending champion. We are good at our games. That's it. We are good in what we do. So that's it. Not just to just defend. You just show Juventus that we are good. We know what we're doing in terms of playing football. That's it. That's what we need to show Juventus.
I hope so, man.
Juventus will not come out. They will not. They won't. That's the key. They won't come out. They will play on the counter. And so we have to be ready for them. For every problem, there have to be a solution. They have to. The Juve will not come out. They won't. They will sit down at the back and be like chilling, enjoying themselves. That
They
Juventus.
rather draw that match.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I already forecasted that we finish second in that group anyway. So at all, no bad pass, man.
Exactly. But we are at home, Blue Eyes. We have to just show. We have to show.
The last time it was 1-0, right?
Yeah, we are at home, so we have to show.
But they beat us convincingly, EJ. They beat us fair and square.
You know the funny part.
That 1-0 was the 1-0 did not do justice to the way they beat us.
Guys, you know the funny part. Roman is gonna be on stand also watching the match. Roman is coming too, so they have to give the boss something to share up. So Roman is on the way. He's coming too. So
I hope so. Abdullah. What's going on, my brother? Abdullah.
Abdullah, stop.
Abdullah, calm down, Abdullah, man. Calm down. Just because you guys you beat Everton 3-0 today, you're trying to rub it in very home.
It's not to Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Don't mind him. Just because you beat Everton, we won't hear word for you again, Abdullah.
Why do you guys always say that? Like they're trying to jinx you. You say they disrespect you if they don't give you credit. They jinx you if they give you credit.
Yeah,
man. You guys want?
It's the story of our life, man. It's the story of our life.
EJ, you know what it's called? Ayele Ibosio.
You want credit or not?
For now, the credit is
the credit is just keep it somewhere. Yeah.
Just keep it for now.
Let's just do our work.
21 Premier League champion, Chelsea FC.
Relax. It's too early, man. Relax, I beg, relax.
Mute your mic.
It's too early.
Top goal scorer, Timo Werner.
You kill someone.
Timo
Timo what?
Kwancha. Timo Kwancha.
Limolena. You talk about Limolena? Relax, just relax, 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 relax.
You guys need a striker, Abdullah. So you actually think you need a striker, eh? Wow.
Relax.
Abdullah feels they say he says Pep won't win.
Without a natural striker.
Yeah, without a
We'll see.
natural striker.
We'll
Well,
see.
I don't know. We'll see, man.
I mean, this year is looking like it. Last year they come and got away with it, but
We'll see. That's why I said. See, that's why I said.
Foden looks tired.
That's
Eh?
why. That's why I said if they go, if Poch goes to United, they will go for Hurricane. United will go for Hurricane in the summer. I can guarantee you that they will go for Hurricane in the summer. They will. They will go
United.
for. Yes, they will go for
Oh,
Hurricane.
because of Poch. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, they will go for Hurricane.
That's a good point too. Aye, that's
They will go.
true.
They will go for Hurricane. They will go for Hurricane.
Abdullah, relax, relax, relax. So because you scored 3-0, now you should have scored 5. Calm down, man. Kai.
Relax.
Oh,
Relax.
people, eh?
Relax.
Abdullah, man. Kai. Can you try to be humble? Like respect? Like, come on, man. Like, can you share some humility a little bit? 3-0, you kept a clean sheet and you're here whining that you didn't score 5-0.
Relax. I understand. I understand that. I understand. Don't worry. I understand you. Okay. Don't worry. I've not forget last season, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Champions of Europe. So relax. Vilton, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. How you guys doing, man?
We're
I'm
good,
humble.
man.
I
You
stay
guys
humble.
excited, man? You guys excited against Juve? I think Chelsea are gonna win just for the
You
fact
know,
that
I think the pop because I listened to what Allegri said last week about Chelsea playing the Champions League. So I was laughing when he was talking. And I listened to what Tuchel and Rudiger and the guys were saying because Juventus will not come out. They will defend and they will go and hit on the counter. They will go and defend and just play on the counter. That's what they do. They will rather do the match than to lose. And now Chelsea is at home. They are at home. They have nothing to lose. They have to go out and win their match. That match, I don't care how we play. Go out there and win. We are not even playing that. We are playing at home. We are playing at home. So no excuse of I don't want to Chelsea fans give me. I don't want any excuse. We have to go there and win. No excuse for me. We are at home. We have to show up and show. People are calling us the champions of England. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we have to show the world. Yeah, we are the champions of England. If truly, we are going to show. We are going to show the world. We have to win matches. That's it. I don't care how you play. Go there and win matches. That's it.
I think Chelsea gonna win just for the fact that Lukaku isn't playing this game. I think
Yeah,
that
I think it will. I think for me, Lukaku won't start. If he wants to play, he won't start.
yeah, I don't think Lukaku is good in those type of games where you play against like low block team. Because you guys have noticed it's more fluid. Like
Yeah, more
obviously
fluid. Yeah.
it's more. It's the same thing with City. Like I've said this. I know they need a striker, but when you watch City play, like it's so fluid. Like because you don't know who to mark. Like
Yeah.
because anybody can score goals. But this Juve Chelsea game is gonna be a very tricky game because
Yeah. A very tricky game.
because like even at the like a stadium, right? Like
Mhm.
Lukaku could have scored. Chelsea had a lot of plenty
A lot of
chances.
chances. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Juventus were not even that good. It
yeah,
was a
they only had
moment of.
one
It
chance.
was only a moment of Chiesa, Federico
Yeah,
Chiesa, that won them the matches.
and I don't know if Chiellini
No,
because I
Chelini
know
is not playing. Dybala
yeah,
is not playing. They're
yeah,
injured.
Dybala is pretty much had the first leg, and I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
Morata is not playing
Morata
either.
will play. Morata will play.
Oh, Morata's playing. Okay,
Yeah,
so at
Morata will
least
play.
Chiesa is gonna have help up top. So this game is setting. I think this is gonna be such a boring game. To be honest with you, I think it is. It's gonna be like a very. It might be a 1-0 Chelsea, or it might be a 0-0. The way I see this game,
I hate that. I hate it. Watching a match in the no boring match all over.
but
Because Juventus will piss you off and just make the match boring, and I don't like
yeah,
that. It will just piss me
they
off.
are. They are because because if you Juve, you know you just need a draw, and
Yeah,
you're gonna have
exactly.
first. If you
And
Chelsea,
if Chelsea win 2-0 or 3-0, they'll go above Juventus.
but if you Chelsea, right? Do you want to like how badly do you guys want to finish first, right?
I want
Like
to win. You know why I want to win? I want to avoid the big teams.
really?
Yeah,
Uh, I guess, but
I want
I
to
don't
avoid
know
Bayern. These are big
because
teams.
I don't know because if this was Madrid, like I don't think Madrid we go all out. We would go all out for the fans, but in terms of getting, let's say we're in Chelsea position, right, where we
Mhm,
have to win to finish first in the group.
mhm.
I don't think we would like. I don't know, like, cause those are the games where you Chelsea and you've already qualified, obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
like, would you want to risk an injury going all out 100%? Like,
We have to
like
play for the part. I
man.
know the funny part. Roman is coming. Roman is gonna be on the stand
But
on the bench.
I don't understand why Chelsea's gonna have to, because you guys are home with the pressure playing at home. You have to deliver in front of your fans. So,
Mm-hmm.
and plus you guys are the defending champs. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll see. Because I do think this. If it's not a boring game, I'm gonna be in shock, because just because I know how Juve is gonna set up.
Yes,
set up.
Juve is gonna sit down. They won't even do anything. Because that's gonna piss me off. They'll sit on the back, counter attacking, defend. Just have to like hold on to the ball in terms of possession and everything.
Yeah, but
That's
one good thing for Chelsea are very good defensively this
yeah.
season too. So we'll see how the game pans out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to see. I think Chelsea could win. I think Chelsea gonna win. I think it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
1-0, but it could also be a draw. I think
Yeah.
the way I see this game going.
Mm-hmm.
And as for PSG and City, I think City gonna beat PSG like 3-0, to be honest with you.
Relax. PSG. Okay, I thought you said Man City. That's good. I think I could take that.
Yeah, because PSG is such an overrated garbage team. Like, it's honestly like sad as well.
Tosin is here, so relax.
Oh, Tosin is here. Oh wow, I didn't
So
even
relax.
notice.
Relax. Let's
But
PSG.
Abdullah, I don't know if you noticed, but did you know that the PSG group is the only group that doesn't have a European winner in the entire group? Did you know
Wow.
that?
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
it's the only group that nobody has European pedigree at all in that
Man
group.
City, PSG, Lions, big Call of the Bridge.
Yeah, none of them ever won a Europa League or Champions League. It's the only group in the entire Champions League like this
Wow.
season.
Agricultural science.
Relax. Respect PSG.
Like,
Relax.
but
So,
Agric education.
but at the same time, though, PSG does have Messi. Messi record against Pep, it's so disgusting.
mhm.
Like, it's so bad for Pep. Like, it's honestly disgusting. Like, it's like Messi just loves scoring goals and getting assists against Pep Guardiola for fun, man. So
Mhm.
PSG has that going, and at the same time, they do also, like, from what I see over the weekend, that was hands down the best performance in the entire season. That front three, the
Mhm.
game against
Nantes.
Nantes, yeah, that was
Yeah.
the best performance hands down.
Mhm.
So they're starting to click, which is good, because that's exactly what happened with MSN. They started clicking around December, January, and we saw what happened in that season. So
Mhm.
and it's a must-win game for PSG, because City doesn't need to win this. City just
Yeah.
need a draw, and they're gonna
Yeah.
finish first. So
Mhm.
unless PSG gonna, I'm pretty sure PSG gonna go all out, because for crying out loud, PSG, you play in League like, you won the league already, so it really doesn't matter. So PSG gonna come out guns blazing, because it's a must-win game for them. So because I'm sure they want to avoid Bayern, they don't want to meet Bayern again.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know, Abdullah. I really don't know.
Yeah.
If I had to bet money on this, I wouldn't bet on this game, because Abdullah, City outplayed them, bro, in the first game. But
Football is wicked. Playing on
Ci-
football is so wicked
yeah,
that you
because
can outplay team and boom,
and you
game
lose,
over.
but because they have like three like world class individual that could win the
Nebula.
game,
Mhm.
Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe.
So they could just turn up.
Yeah. So give me your take on the news. Do you hear the news?
Which news?
Poch is going to United and Zidane is taking on
I don't know
PSG.
if that's concrete or not. Because if this is
Phase
true,
two, Poch is going to United. He said he wants to leave him. And Zinedine Zidane will take
like,
over
is it
from
gonna
PSG.
happen mid-season?
Yeah, it could happen. We'll see. It could happen. Manager is done for mid-season. It could happen. Because they said Pochettino is not happy in PSG. He wants to leave. And his family is in London. So Zidane could take over from PSG. He could
Really?
take over.
That's uh, does he then? But the reason why I don't believe it, because he then also said that he wants to take a break he wants to take a break for the entire year. He doesn't want to
I
play.
know, but you
He
can
doesn't
never
want to
say it's
coach.
PSG. It's PSG. You can tell it's
Yeah,
PSG.
it is PSG,
And
but
they speak French. So
no matter how
PSG
much
could
money you
tempt him.
offer them, if he doesn't want to, because he took a sabbatical at Real Madrid, he took
Yeah.
a year
And
off,
you know
and he
United
came
offered
back.
him the job, but he doesn't take the United job. So I think for me, he could take the PSG job for me.
I don't think Zidane, and Zidane's not gonna take in. I don't think so. I think maybe next season,
Next season.
but I don't see Poch going to United. I think Fletcher and Carrick gonna be United because let's be real, Fletcher and Carrick are pretty much Oli because United fans were telling me that Fletcher and Carrick pretty much did the coaching in the
The
team.
coaching, yeah, it's not even only, yeah.
So it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much gonna be Oli again, but except Oli won't be part of the facility. So it's gonna be on the crowd cheering for United. But so yeah, I don't see Zidane going to PSG like this season. I just don't
We have to
like
wait and see.
because PSG are first in league or they're starting to click now a little bit. You can see it. And if they do beat City, like I don't see why would you get like I just don't understand why. I could understand next season, but I don't understand why PSG would go for Zidane now mid-season to take over.
Because United job is officially open now, so
Yeah.
anybody can just take over the job.
But if you United, do you want Pochettino though? Would you want Pochettino because you want a winner, right? No offense to Pochettino, he hasn't won anything in his career.
But for me, I think Poch fit towards United in terms of style of play, though.
Yeah, he could get
Look
the
at the
best
style
out
of
of
play.
Cristiano
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
get the best
So
out of the player, and I think
yeah,
that's what United need: a style of play, a Devlin style of play. That once they get that Devlin style of play for me, I think the rest will work himself out for me,
yeah,
though.
because United have a way like their team is way too expensive and way too good like for them to be struggling this bad against like 17th place
At least
Watford.
they
Like,
should be
come
able
on,
to challenge.
yeah, you
If
gotta
you can
challenge
win
at
it,
least.
just give it a challenge.
Like
That
you
that's
can't be
better.
losing to Watford 4-1, like a team that's gonna pretty sure they're gonna get relegated this season.
I don't think so. I have to wait and
So
see.
yeah.
I have to wait and see, though. We gotta wait and see, but we have to wait and see how it's gonna be the next 24 48 hours. So we have to wait and see how everything is gonna go. Have to wait and see. If Ford go to United, that's gonna be a big if, big ask.
United, man. What else? Like maybe Fergie needs to come back.
Faggy can't come back. What do you want to come? You want him to get an hypertension? You know, you come back, cardiac attack. No, I don't want that from Faggy. It's too old for that.
It's too yeah.
It's too old for
So
that.
United, well,
United right now, and they're just they're shambles of themselves right now. Like
yeah,
too much stuff is happening in that club that it just make me laugh. Too much stuff is happening in that club. Too much.
the Glazers don't care. They care more about the football
Yeah,
team. You have the
the
Glazers
fans
that
care
don't
more than
care.
the Glazers and everything. Like a lot of things is happening in that team that it just make me laugh. That this team is big enough to win something. They're
Yeah.
big enough.
You think they go into the Europa League?
It's possible if they lose tomorrow, they're going to Europa League. So you know that. You know, if they lose tomorrow and Atlanta win, it's game over. I'm being serious right now. It's game
Like,
over.
I can't imagine seeing
Because
Ronaldo in the
if they
Europa
lose
League, man.
tomorrow, see, if Villarreal win tomorrow, Villarreal go up, Villarreal will top the table, will top because they're already top. They will top like 10 points. Then if Atlanta beat Young Boys, Atlanta go to 11. That's 11-10. So Atlanta are 5. They'll go to 8. 8. They'll go above United on 1 point. So
I just
United
can't
play
see
Young Boys
Ronaldo in
and
the Europa
United play
League, bro,
Young
man.
Boys
It
on the
looks
Old
so
Trafford.
bad.
So we have to wait and see. They play Young Boys on the Old Trafford and Atlanta plays Villarreal. So we have to wait and see.
It looks so bad, bro. Like Ronaldo in the Europa League.
It's
But we'll
possible.
see.
You
We'll
never can
see.
tell. It's football. Football is so wicked that you never can predict what happened. You can never tell. Football, you can never tell what could happen in football. Football is very, very wicked in terms of like so much stuff is happening in football that you can't even put it. Is HH still doing that? Is it still doing his podcast?
Who?
HH.
Um, which part? Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think he is anymore.
Oh, it's done. It's finished.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man, football is kind of a little bit wicked, man. Like you can't predict what's gonna happen. So you can't predict
But
what's gonna happen.
man, this season
Now
is wicked.
as well, this week this season for me, I'm loving this season. Unlike last season though, because there's more competition in this season for me. There's more competition in this season. Both the Serie A, both the La Liga, both the EPL. There's more competition though. There's more competition.
Yeah, it is,
Unlike last
especially in the
season,
Syria.
yeah, unlike last season when they like Man City and Liverpool just won the league by
Yeah,
stupid ridiculous points.
yeah. Yeah, this year's very yeah, especially yeah, especially even I know Bayern's gonna win the Bundesliga, but even then they only up by 1 point.
One
Like
point, yeah.
it's very like Syria is anybody. Syria, I think AC can win it, Inter can win it, Napoli can win it, Juve can win it. It's anybody's Syria. It's whoever really wants it that's gonna win it.
It's all about consistency, though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
even in the Premier League, I know Chelsea are gonna win it, but even then, you still have City on your tail. You still have Liverpool on your tail.
So
And like, yes, this
it,
season,
it,
the leagues are very
it's gonna
competitive.
be a longer season for me, though.
Yep.
Longer season. So I'm really excited because the way the EPL the way the league is being found out, just keep let it keep going this way. Let it keep going this way. Let's keep going. Let it go this way. Is making it more exciting though. More exciting.
Especially the December. The December game gonna be crazy, man.
December
The
New Year's,
yeah, the December January, because
Boxing Day,
that's yeah, those are the most important games in
and
like
there's
the whole
AFCON also.
EPL.
There's also AFCON. So
Oh yeah, the Afcon. Yep.
mhm.
Yeah, this season's crazy, man. Portugal might not go to the World Cup. Italy might
And
not go.
they might not go. We don't know yet. We have to wait till March and see.
So there's a lot of games, man. And season goes fast.
So
I still,
fast.
yeah. And we are a year away from the World Cup now.
Yep. I'm so overhyped for the World Cup. So hyped.
Yeah, so many narrative, man.
So many.
The narrative World Cup. Literally
Messi,
everybody has
Ronaldo,
chance.
Mbappe again to win the World Cup for the second time in a row.
Oh God.
Ah, Lord in heaven, Lord,
Lord in heaven, bro. If that happens, man. It's just
that
goodness.
happens. Hmm. A lot of things can happen. Football, but football is interesting though. It's becoming more interesting now because we having top tier managers in their job now. Not
Yeah.
like people who are learning on the job. We're having top tier managers that knows exactly what they
Except for Fletcher and Carrick.
do. It is what it is.
This
It
is
is.
United are down bad. Fletcher and Carrick. Oh Lord, man.
It's tough. I'm just liking this year league though because there's more competition in terms of every top tier league, not only one league. Every top tier league has a competition.
Yeah,
So you don't know who's gonna win the league. You don't know because you never can tell who's gonna win the league. So you just have to keep winning your matches and see how it goes.
yeah.
So
Which is what we always want. We always want competitive and
exactly,
in any sport that we watch.
exactly, exactly. So we want competition and see how everything's gonna go. Yeah. So yes, it's all about competition. Yeah. So you can't predict who is gonna win the league because it's more competitive, more competitive, more
Yeah.
competition, more. more. Is like more competition, man, more. But it's good. It is what it is, though. It's what it is. It's making it more interesting, though. It's interesting. It's interesting, though, because now when there's more competition, you will enjoy the you will enjoy
Yeah,
the games,
definitely.
matches, and everything. So
I hope we get a title race like the 18-19 in the Prem, like the Liverpool's. That was oh crap, that was one of the best title race I've ever watched, man. That was very good title race, the 18-19.
yeah,
That was
that
such a good title race, man.
very good title race. Very very good.
I hope and
We
this time
could
we
get
could
it this because it's just 3 points behind. So
yeah.
behind Man City,
So
4 points.
it's gonna be very good, man.
But it is what it is. You just have to keep winning. That mind, just teach the teacher needs to tell the boy, just keep winning. That's it. Just keep winning. Don't worry about people at your back. Just keep winning. That's it. Keep winning. Don't worry about what opposition is gonna do. Just keep winning. Once you keep winning, you never can tell what's gonna happen. Just keep winning. So man, I'm just hyped up, happy, ready, and everything. So it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Though it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Football is interesting though. Very, very interesting. It is what it is. I'm just very happy, dude. So we know you just have to show yourself more in football. You just have to show yourself more and be like, be more instinct in what you do. So you gotta wait and see. United fans makes me laugh. United fans make me laugh.
United, I'm so happy they're in shambles because United fans are so they can be very, very annoying, man.
United fans. United fans is they are something else, man. They, I think United they need to be humble. They have to go back down the head now. They have to be humble. You have to be humble.
It's the same with Arsenal fan. Like they're,
That's
I'm
not
so
fans for like I said. That's not fans for me. It's a stupidity and delusional for me. So I'm not. I don't
yeah,
take Arsenal. I don't take
I
them
don't take them
serious.
serious. You
I don't
can't
take
take
them
an
serious.
Arsenal fan serious.
I don't
You
take
really
them as
can't.
that fans.
Like I've never, like I swear, I've never met such a delusional fan base. Like
I
I
won't
think
think I
they're the
can.
most delusional fan base on the
They are the
planet.
most stupid fans I've ever seen in my life. Not even delusional. They are stupid.
Like you can't be this
I don't think them.
delusional, bro.
I don't take Arsenal fans serious. I don't take them
Because I was
serious.
watching the football terrorists, like when the HS was on there, like there was this Arsenal fan, like this
I
guy
don't
was
go there.
legitimately,
Peter, I don't go to that football terrace. I don't go there. I
this
don't
guy
do it.
was legitimately saying that we're gonna beat like Liverpool 3-0. I'm
You
like,
tell them that
bro,
you tell them about their career, their histories in Anfield. They have never won in Anfield before. You
like
know
this
that?
guy was saying we're gonna beat Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield when like bro, have you seen Arsenal in the big game versus Chelsea and City this season? Like what evidence do you have to back that up? Oh, because we weren't on a 10 game unbeaten run. Bro, look at the team that you went unbeaten against. You expected to beat those team. Like there's not one team in that unbeaten run you're expected not to beat. Like, you're expected to beat everybody.
No, I
Like
know. I already know
like come
they
on.
can't even be Liverpool. I need they can win Liverpool. So I'm
And
just sorry.
he was dead serious too, bro. He was dead serious. At first I thought he was trolling, but this guy was dead
Dead
serious.
serious.
And I guarantee you, Abdullah, if they would have won that game, they would have said they're gonna win the Premier League.
I think that see, I knew they're gonna win already. I knew it already because
If
I
they
knew
would
it's
have
for me. It's
if they would have
stupidity
beat
for me.
Liverpool, they would have said we're gonna win the Premier League. We're gonna win the Premier.
Which Premier League? They're even challenging themselves with Chelsea that you can defeat. I was like, are you guys crazy? Are you just, I know you can be stupid, but don't be this mad and idiot. Don't be this, don't be this ridiculous, man. Don't be this ridiculous. I know you can be sometimes mad or crazy. I know, but behave yourself. Behave yourself. Just behave yourself. Yeah, that's the fact. They have to behave themselves. Behave yourself, man. Was Arsenal last season? Arsenal was already 18th already in the table. Are they not 18th? So
Yeah, to be honest, they're making progress under Arteta. Like they shouldn't
yeah,
be bad when they get spanked in the big game. Like, yes, it's annoying, but it's expected. You guys have the youngest team in the entire league. You're
yeah.
going against a team that won Champions League, that won Premier League. Like they at the high level. So I know they want to watch competitive, but Arsenal just not there yet. They're making progression. Like if they make top four with Arteta, that's progress. So
Yeah.
and they do. Like if West Ham can do it, why can't Arsenal can't challenge for top four? Like, come on.
I'm not like a level for top four, but but can they be consistent because they have so much mouth. We can do this, we can do that. So yeah,
Yeah.
we have to wait and see how they can continue talented for top four. Arsenal fans is like they're the most stupid human being I've ever seen in my life, in my entire life watching football. They're the most stupid and ridiculous fans I've ever seen in my life. So man, Arsenal fans they're so ridiculous, man. So ridiculous. I'm being serious, Arsenal fans are so ridiculous, man.
Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah.
They talk as if they own everything. That's what, that's what they talk.
But anyway, Abdullah, man. See you on when I won't be here on
Until
Tuesday because I work on Tuesday.
all you work
Wednesday,
on Tuesday.
Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday. If you're doing a hangout, I'll be
I'm
down.
gonna do an hangout on Tuesday and Wednesday. So both of
Oh,
them.
okay, okay.
I
All
don't
right,
hangout on
man.
Tuesday. Both of them.
All
Yeah,
right,
peace,
take it easy.
peace.
Peace, peace, peace,
Guys,
bro.
peace out, guys. Everybody, peace out. Stay blessed and God bless everybody. Peace, everybody. EJ, everybody, peace. God bless everybody and stay safe. Everybody, peace.